This is Guardian Radio, your station for up-to-the-minute news, intelligent, interactive, and engaging conversation. 96.9 FM. The views and opinions of the hosts and guests are their own and do not necessarily reflect the position of the management and staff of Guardian Network.
Morning. It is Black Friday. And Bishop Ricardo Grant makes a statement to police over a viral video. F&M leader Michael Pintard insists he's stable as leader despite the election loss, as the opposition wants answers after a PS sues the Prime Minister and others. Plus, Ron DeSantis again says the U.S. would flatten the Bahamas if it ever attacked Florida. And as we said, it's Black Friday. We're coming to you live from CBS Bahamas in the Southwest Plaza. It's all straight ahead this morning. I'm Dwight Strachan, and this is Morning Blend.
Wake up, it's a new day. Wake up, it's a new day. It's the start of a new way. You know that it's here. It's the start of the end of the old way. Wake up, it's a new day. Wake up, it's a new day.
Good morning again, Bahamas. It is Friday, November 24th, 2023. This is Morning Blend on Guardian Radio 96.9. Coming to you live from CBS Bahamas. Their Black Friday sale is underway more than an hour now. And if you're not here, you're missing out on some big deals. They'll tell us all about that all morning long. Once again, Dwight Strachan, Stephen Hanna is going to be joining us in just a moment. But we're looking forward to the big day here. Is it the unofficial start to the holidays? Or did that start weeks ago? Anyway, we're going to get all the details about what's happening here today and why you need to come down to the Southwest Plaza in just a bit. But let's begin with the overnight, the latest breaking news from while we're sleeping, and the top national and international headlines this morning. The overnight. F&M leader Michael Pintard does not think his party's loss in the West Grand Bahama and Bimini by-election will be a threat to his position. Pintard telling the NASA Guardian yesterday that his fortunes do not rest on the outcome of an election. He says he's more concerned about residents who are now left with an administration who have made a series of promises in the past that they haven't lived up to and are likely to continue that same trend in the community now. He says, quote, if I were to tell you that I had a moment of just deep sadness for myself or concern for my political leadership in the F&M, it would be completely false because I simply don't think my fortunes turn on the outcome of an election where the government uses the machinery and permanent and pensionable letters and inducements through the public service and stage contract signings and the private money, etc., to gain advantage. FNM leader Pintard is demanding that Prime Minister Philip Davis address allegations contained in the claim, even though a matter is before the court regarding an action filed against the government by a permanent secretary. The National Guardian reported on Wednesday that Antoinette Thompson, who was permanent secretary in the Ministry of Transport and Housing while Jo Beth Colby Davis was minister, has sued the Davis administration, alleging breach of employment contract, and negligence that have caused her pain, suffering, embarrassment, and damage to her professional reputation. Under the sub judice rule, it's regarded as inappropriate to comment on matters before the courts. The full substance of Pintard's statement is thus not reflected in what was reported in the National Guardian today, but the FNM leader said that given the gravity of the allegations, the opposition demands that the Prime Minister follows the precedent that he himself set in respect to reported improprieties against members of the previous administration. Pintard is demanding specific details in response to Thompson's various allegations in a lengthy court document that was accompanied by attachments from government files. FNM Chairman Dr. Dwayne Sands says that Ricardo Grant, who ran for the party in the West Grand Bahama and Bimini by-election, provided a statement to police in relation to a video that showed a man with what appeared to be a large amount of U.S. dollars, claiming that he will be soliciting votes for the FNM. Sands' response followed a post from another news organization which claimed that Grant was questioned by police. Sands saying that despite assertions otherwise, Grant was not questioned by police. He was just asked to provide a statement, and he confirmed the fact that he neither knew the individual in question nor had any involvement with the activities shown in the video. On Tuesday, the day before the by-election, police said they arrested a man on Bimini who filmed himself making the bribery claim. The FNM condemned the man's actions and said it reported the matter to police. And Florida Governor Ron DeSantis once again vowing that the United States would flatten the Bahamas if it ever fired rockets on Florida. During a campaign event in Charles City, Iowa over the weekend, he said, quote, "Can you imagine just after our 9/11, if 3 weeks later people were demanding that we had a ceasefire against Al-Qaeda and the Taliban? We would never have done that. I think to myself as governor of Florida, if someone in the Bahamas was launching missiles into Fort Lauderdale, we would not accept that for a minute. We would go in and we would flatten them in no time certain. And yet Israel is supposed to just live there with this existential threat?" This is the second time DeSantis, who is seeking the Republican nomination to run for U.S. president in 2024, has made a remark like this. During a campaign event earlier this month, he made a similar comment. In response to his initial comment, the U.S. Embassy in Nassau said it regrets if DeSantis' comments suggested anything other than a close relationship between the U.S. and the Bahamas. Overseas, a 4-day ceasefire between Israel and Hamas began today, allowing sorely needed aid to start flowing into Gaza and setting the stage for the release of dozens of hostages held by militants and Palestinians imprisoned by Israel. There were no reports of fighting in the hours after the truce began. The deal offered some relief for Gaza's 2.3 million people who have endured weeks of Israeli bombardment and dwindling supplies of basic necessities, as well as for families in Israel worried about loved ones taken captive during Hamas's October 7th attack, which triggered the war. The truce raised hopes of eventually winding down the conflict, which will flatten vast swaths of Gaza, fueled a surge of violence in the occupied West Bank, and stirred fears of a wider conflagration across the Middle East. Israel, though, has said it is determined to resume its massive offensive once the ceasefire ends. Today, it brought quiet after weeks in which Gaza saw heavy bombardment and artillery fire daily, as well as street fighting as ground troops advanced through neighborhoods in the north. The last report of air raid sirens in Israeli towns near the territory came shortly after the truce took effect. been president-elect 4 days, and already Argentina's unions and social organizations are vowing pushback and even protest if he makes good on his promises to slash the size of the state and privatize companies. Milei, who famously campaigned with a revving chainsaw to demonstrate what he would do to public spending, says radical measures are needed to get the South American country's moribund economy back to life and reduce annual inflation of 140%. The day after winning the election with a wider than expected margin, 56% to 44%, the Libertarian said in a radio interview that, quote, everything that can be in the hands of the private sector will be in the hands of the private sector. He said he wants to privatize state-owned media companies and state-run oil and gas firms, and has raised the possibility of privatizing water distribution and train service, as well as ending all public works. Labor union leaders said Thursday they are paying close attention to what the Libertarian president-elect says and what they're hearing in his opposition to their interests. Sports. The Villanova University Wildcats will look to go to their third battle for Atlanta's title in 3 tries as they take on the University of Memphis Tigers today in the finals of the Imperial Arena at Atlanta's Resort in Paradise Island. That game gets underway at 3:30 p.m. The Wildcats game went down to overtime as they took down the number 14 nationally ranked University of North Carolina Tar Heels 83-81. They were led by Eric Dixon, who finished it with a career-high 34 points. They won the title in 2013 and 27. The Tigers took care of the number 20 nationally ranked University of Arkansas Razorbacks 84-79. David Jones scored 36 in the win. Read more about it in today's Guardian Sports section. And the Bahamas senior men's national soccer team have one more game remaining, and they are on the brink of being relegated to League C in the CONCACAF Nations League. The Bahamas currently sits at the bottom of League B, Group D, in 4th position with 1 point. Mathematically, there is still hope for the Bahamas as the team has one more game remaining. Head coach Neslie Jean saying the team needs to keep at it, and hopefully he can get some of the players back as well. Read more on this in today's Guardian Sports section. And from NFL Thursday, Thanksgiving action. 3 games at the San Francisco 49ers getting a 31-13 victory over the Seattle Seahawks. Dallas Cowboys getting their 13th straight home with a 45-10 win over the Washington Commanders. And the Green Bay Packers getting a 29-22 win over the NFC North leading Detroit Lions. That's sports, and that's the overnight. Time for your first look at weather. First look at weather brought to you by Dairy Queen. We've got a stationary front that's going to produce some light to moderate shower and thunderstorm activity over the northwest Bahamas today, while a surface trough near the southeast Bahamas will support moderate rainfall across those areas. Elsewhere, high pressure will continue to support mostly stable conditions. Boaters should be alert for possible water spout activity and exercise caution due to lingering swells, mainly along Atlantic exposures, and beachgoers should exercise caution due to the marginal threat of rip currents along East Coast beaches. And fog formation is also possible, and visibility will be reduced in fog patches. For today, for the northwest Bahamas, your forecast calls for partly sunny and warm conditions with a good chance of a few spotty showers and isolated thunderstorms, becoming mostly fair and mild with a few quick passing showers possible tonight. Winds variable at less than 10 knots. Seas 1 to 3 feet. For the central Bahamas, mostly sunny and warm with a slight chance of a quick passing shower. Fair and mild with a stray shower possible tonight. Small craft should exercise caution due to subsiding swells. Winds easterly at 10 to 15 knots, becoming more northeasterly by late afternoon. Seas 1 to 3 feet near shore, but up to 4 feet along Atlantic exposures. And for the southeast Bahamas today, variably cloudy, a bit breezy, with a few scattered showers today through tonight. Small craft should exercise caution due to subsiding swells. Winds northeast to east at 10 to 15 knots with slightly higher gusts. Seas 2 to 4 feet near shore, but up to 5 feet along Atlantic exposures. Temperatures today, we're looking at highs getting up to around 84 Fahrenheit, 29 Celsius. Overnight lows tonight getting down about 72 Fahrenheit, 22 Celsius. Currently in Nassau, it is about 73 degrees, partly sunny skies. That's your first look at weather this morning, brought to you by Dairy Queen. This Black Friday, DQ got the sweetest deals. 50% off all cakes, boxes of DQ sandwiches, Dilly Bar, Buster Bar, Fall Blizzards, and delicious 100% beef hot dogs. And the deals continue on Cyber Monday. There'll be 50% off of the $5 gift cards. To be eligible for the Cyber Monday sale, click the link on the Facebook or Instagram page to receive a QR code that you must present in store. For more information, follow DQ on social media and ask a member of staff in store. Black Friday at Dairy Queen. We'll have your extended outlook and look at the tropics coming up after traffic in just a bit. This is Morning Blend on Guardian Radio 96.9, coming to you live from CBS Bahamas. The Black Friday sale is on here at the Southwest Plaza. When we come back, we're going to get details about what's going on today and what we're going to be talking about all morning long here. You got to come down here for the sale. It's been underway since 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock this morning, folks, and the store is crowded. You're missing it. You got to get down here. We'll be back right after these messages.
Go CIBC First Caribbean. We help you
to get what you want this year. Spin the wheel of wishes with a trip or two to Miami. Spin the wheel of wishes. You can win loads of cash for Christmas. CIBC First Caribbean.
Win with your approved loan. Visit CIBC FCIB/Wheel of Wishes for more information. Conditions apply.
Wherever you're headed, the Custom Computers Know-How team is standing by to help guide you in the East and the West. We now have 2 convenient locations on Patton Street in Palmdale and our newest store in the Caves Village Shopping Plaza through the Blake Road entrance. Discover the latest products by top international brands and the knowledge you need to unleash tomorrow's technology today. Drop by Custom Computers out east or out west. We're open Saturdays from 10 till 4.
Know a company stuck in the Stone Age with papers stacked to the ceiling and just about nothing getting done? Don't let your business get left behind. Go digital and ditch the papers. At Plato Alpha Design, we create custom software to meet all your digital needs, saving you time and helping you make money. Give us a call today at 812-2195 or visit platoalpha.com. It's time to ditch the papers and let us help you go digital. At Plato Alpha Design, we're the leaders of digital transformation.
Join the Bahamas Chamber of Commerce, SBDC Bahamas, and Alive Business on Saturday, November 4th from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. at Crypto Isle on East Bay Street. See what's new, sample products, demo services, and shop from a variety of businesses throughout our local communities. We hope to see you at Trade Expo 2023 on November 4th. Admission is free and the event is family friendly. For more information, call the Bahamas Chamber of Commerce at 322-2145.
Doctors Hospital has reimagined primary care. We have invested to improve our health system, ensuring that accessible, affordable, world-class clinical care is closer to you. We understand that your relationship with a primary care provider shapes the foundation of your overall health. Our new modern primary care facilities are where critical diagnoses and true personalized treatment begins. With locations across New Providence, Grand Bahama, and Exuma, we invite you to experience the Doctors Hospital difference. Book your next appointment at clinics.doctorshosp.com.
Win a vacation for 2 to Sandals Resort in in Jamaica using your RBC Visa credit card in the RBC Gift Yourself the Ultimate Getaway promotion. Just spend $1,500 or local equivalent. Promotion ends on December 18, 2023. Visit rbcultimategetaway.com for more details.
This is Guardian Radio 96.9 FM. Fresh news, smart talk, all day.
Wake up, it's a new day. Wake up, it's a new day. It's the start of a new way. You know that it's the start of the end of the old way. Wake up.
Welcome back to Morning Blend here on Guardian Radio 96.9. We're streaming live on GuardianTalkRadio.com and on the Guardian Radio app for smart devices. Also on your televisions on Cable Bahamas Channel 969 and BTC Flow Channel 612. You can tweet us at Morning Blend 969 or Facebook.com/Morning Blend 969. Text us 422-4796 on the Guardian Radio text line powered by BTC. Once again, I'm Dwight Strachan. Stephen Hanna's here. We are here live at CBS Bahamas. The big Black Friday sale is underway. It started at 5 o'clock. We got Brent Burrows Jr. with us. Everybody, good morning. Great to have you all with us. And thank you for having us here.
Yeah, good morning. Thank you guys for coming and for being a part of it. We appreciate you being here.
So this started at 5 o'clock this morning.
Yeah, 5 a.m. And we had quite the line at 5. I'm always surprised every year when we do this, just how many people get out of bed early to come and support us and get their Christmas shopping going. So it was nice to see everybody here early this morning. We had the DJ out there earlier, and it was a lot of fun.
I saw the post on Facebook. I mean, that was a large number of people.
It was a large number of people, but it was orderly. It was no chaos. Went really well. So, we got through the morning rush, as we call it. Now is a great time to come down and shop. We still got a lot of product left, a lot of good inventory, a lot of good deals. So stop on by. Now is a great time to come while it's a little bit quieter. But yeah, we'll be here all day.
Okay, so why were these people here at 5? Was there something going on as you opened the doors?
Just to be the first in line, take advantage of the deal. So we had more than 75 products on sale, some up to 75% off. So all sorts of stuff from lawn and garden to housewares to power tools, everything you could think of, a little bit from every department. So some really good deals this year, and people just wanted to take advantage, start their Christmas shopping early.
So these are still going on?
Still going on. I checked a couple minutes ago, and I don't think anything has sold out completely yet. So I think we're still in good shape. So a lot of these products are still here. Like I said, it's a little bit quieter right now. It's a great time to come down. So lots of parking spots. Join us. Yeah.
And what are your hours like today?
We're open till 8 p.m. tonight, so we'll be here all day.
And
the CBS Pro Store right there on Robinson Road, they're getting ready to open in a few minutes at 7 a.m., so they're also doing their own Black Friday sale.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's more of oriented towards the contractors. So we've got things like sheetrock, metal stud, more of those like heavy-duty items on sale there. So
And that starts at 7?
That starts at 7, yep.
This one here has been going on since 5.
Yep.
And going on all day.
Going on all day at both locations, so join us.
All right, so you're going to be back with us, and you're going to have your team come with us, and they're going to be talking with us throughout the morning, letting us know what's on sale and what people can get today.
Exactly. So we'll go over some of the goodies and what's available, and talk a little bit about Cyber Monday coming up as well.
Oh, wow. Okay, looking forward to it. Brent, thank you very much, and we'll talk with you in a few minutes.
Appreciate it.
Okay, all right. So, while we are here at the store, we are also going to do our show, and there's a lot to talk about in the news. Stephen Hanna, is it fallout from the by-election? It's still making the news. This was a big thing yesterday. Was it a rumor that Bishop Grotto Grant, the F&M candidate, was being questioned by police? But the F&M issuing a statement saying
that the police took him in and asked questions, or they had him and they asked questions.
Right, about that video of that, can we say clown? The clown who was wearing F&M paraphernalia, who was flashing out the money and saying, come and get it, bring your voter's card.
Help me understand, though. They're saying the police didn't question him. They
wanted to know if he knew the person.
Right.
So according to the
F&M questions. I just want to understand, am I stupid? The police didn't question him. They asked him questions. We're on the same page.
So the semantics. So
it's not semantics.
If you say you're being questioned by police, it means that you are suspected of being involved. People assume things, right? Whereas the police wanted to ask you some questions. As in you're being questioned by police.
No one's the police. Dwight.
Well, that's very
The
different.
police know you.
No.
But are you known to police?
The police.
The secret language
the police,
that
the police
use
know who I am.
instead of-
I'm not known to police.
And that's my point. This whole secret language is stupid because it stops regular communication from happening.
Well, you just have to know what the terms
The police
mean.
asked him questions.
Mm-hmm. The police asked him questions.
In past tense, you would say he was questioned by a group of officers about.
How about the police want to have a little chat?
That's worse.
Is it worse?
That sounds like the police beat him up.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Did the police punch him?
Well,
Did they tap him up? They put a fish bag over his
you
head?
know,
They beat
that
him with a
might mean
phone book?
something different to them too. I don't know. But according to the FNM, Bishop Grant confirmed the fact that he neither knew the individual in question nor had any involvement in the activities shown in that viral video there.
So they asked him if he was involved with the crime.
They asked him if they knew this guy.
That sounds like they asked him if he's involved with the crime.
Did you know him?
That,
And he said he
okay,
didn't.
okay. Well.
So, yeah, okay. Well, I mean, did they ask him who did this to you, who gave you this money, who told you to go and distribute this and told you to tell people to bring their voter's card? Do you think
Was
they
it
asked
actually
him?
money?
All those things, right? So, but anyway, we'll see. We'll keep you posted on where that goes. The big headline in the National Guardian, Michael Pintard says that he doesn't believe that this by-election and the result is going to impact his future as the leader of the party. And he said, of course, you know, I'll just read this paragraph. Quote, me personally, if I were to tell you that I had a moment of just deep sadness for myself or concern for my political leadership in the FNM, it would be completely false because I simply don't think my fortunes turn on the outcome of an election where the government used the machinery and permanent and pensionable letters and inducements through the public service and staged contract signings, and the private money, etc., to gain advantage. So no, I am concerned about residents. The Free National Movement will be fine, and I will be fine.
Cool.
Yeah, okay. Folks, what do you think of that? Give us a call. Let us know. 323-6232. 325-4316. 325-4259. Call us toll free. 242-300-5720. Tweet us, Facebook us, text us. 422-4796. Standard text rates apply. So, the other thing that's caught my eye, Ron DeSantis, good old governor of Florida, up to foolishness again, not learning to keep the Bahamas' name out of his mouth. Once again, giving the worst example in the history of examples, vowing to flatten the Bahamas. What is his problem? Did he have a terrible vacation here? Did he stay at a bad resort or something? What's going on here? Can't he make up a make-believe country or something? Why do you have to say this to one of your friends? What do you say if Canada?
Well,
why wouldn't you say
friends.
Canada?
We're not his friend.
Him personally, but he represents Florida and the United States, and we're friends with Florida and the United States. Okay.
He does not represent the United
Florida's
States.
part of the United States. But anyway,
but it's
he
a
wouldn't say
sovereign
this
state.
about, it's not sovereign. It's a state. It's a state in the Union. But they have some degree of autonomy. But
You
he
know what,
can't
Royce,
continue
I'm
to
gonna let
talk
you go.
foolishness. And he's not saying that Florida would do this. He means that if he becomes the United States, he becomes the president of the United States,
Right.
because he can't, as the governor of Florida, authorize anyone to flatten anything.
Thank goodness.
You know, yeah, because he's a nutcase.
Right.
But also, again, this is what you'd get if the people of the United States were crazy enough to elect him as president. But why not give Canada as an example? Well,
Because
why would you do the poor little Bahamas?
That he would have for calling Canada's. He can't call anybody else's name.
Yeah, well,
because everybody else, he needs them on his side.
What are we going to do about it?
We are, what's the word, disposable? I wouldn't even just say tiny. It's that we are of no use to him politically, other than as an example of somebody he could walk over.
Yeah, well, I don't think this is acceptable. Do you think it's acceptable?
What?
For him to keep doing this?
I don't think it's acceptable for what's going on inside in Gaza. So, of course, I don't
know who asked
think
you about that, but okay.
I'm just saying we have now been literally painted as Palestine. And just, I mean, I think it's important for all Bahamians to know that out there.
And what are we going to do? If you missed it, here's what the clown said again. Florida Governor Ron, what was that, too much? Really? Well, too much to say you'd flatten the poor country that has done nothing to you, but propped up your economy.
Yeah, but they've been saying that about Gaza.
Don't do that. Please don't do that. This is not comparable in any way, and you are giving examples that are just as insane as this person here.
It's insane to say that about any country that you don't live in.
Okay.
You can say, I will flatten my own country, but you can't talk about other people's country.
Make
That's
up
wrong.
a country. How about you do that if you must?
Don't talk about blowing up a country.
If someplace were to attack us for no reason, we would do this, right? But don't. Come on. This is a terrible, terrible example. And he seems to be obsessed with destroying things, right?
Because it's getting him a lot of traction.
Is it? Because I don't hear the Americans talking about this. It's only the country that's affected by this. You know?
I'm sure that the circles that he runs in thinks it's great.
Yeah. So this is what he did again during a campaign event in Charles City, Iowa. He said, quote, "Can you imagine just after our 9/11 if 3 weeks later people were demanding that we had a ceasefire against Al-Qaeda and the Taliban? We would never have done that. And I think to myself as governor of Florida, if someone in the Bahamas was launching missiles into Fort Lauderdale, we would not accept that for a minute. We would go in and we would flatten them in no time certain. And yet Israel is supposed to just live there with this existential threat." This is the second time now that DeSantis, who's seeking the Republican nomination to run for U.S. president, has made this type of remark. During a campaign event earlier this month, he made a similar comment, and that caused the U.S. Embassy here to issue a statement that it regretted if DeSantis' comments suggested anything other than a close relationship between the U.S. and the Bahamas. The statement said, quote, "The Bahamas and the United States enjoy an enduring and unique partnership. Chargé d'Affaires Usha Pitts regrets if DeSantis' comments suggested anything other than a close alliance between our two democratic nations."
Maybe they'll send us a gift card.
The Ministry of Foreign Affairs in a statement said it exchanged diplomatic notes with the U.S. Embassy and sought clarification on the context of DeSantis' remarks. Maybe those notes didn't make it to him, but this is insane.
It wouldn't matter. As a matter of fact, the notes making it to him would probably make him feel better about himself. Because I'm making news internationally. The State Department, the deep State Department, is trying to stop me from speaking the truth or some stupidness. I don't know what ridiculousness passes as intelligence nowadays.
Well, I don't know if he is, but
he's intelligent enough to know how to get
how to not say Cuba or Canada in his dumb examples.
He can't say Cuba, he can't say Canada, he can't say Mexico, he can't say any country. Like, he needs a country that people know the name of, but at the same time, that is not big enough that the population in South Florida will cause him to lose an election.
Right. All right, folks, let's get your views on it. What should be done? Last time we talked about this, somebody said, well, maybe we should boycott Florida. Maybe we should, that would be challenging, but maybe we should do as much as we can to show DeSantis, find a better example or stop talking foolishness.
Good luck.
What say you? 323-6232, 325-4316, 325-4259, and toll free 242-300-5720. Tweet us, Facebook us, text us 422-4796.
You know what we could do? We could stop serving meatballs inside the Bahamas. Like, every time somebody from a cruise ship comes on, we say, we don't serve meatballs here, in protest around DeSantis. We say it in that same accent. It'll offend just the right amount of people.
Okay.
Yeah, well, that's something you got to give up.
That will be on the same level of Ron DeSantis' example, but okay.
You think that not eating meatballs is the same thing as threatening to blow up the Bahamas? Now I have the question. Flatten the Bahamas. I have the question. You, Dwight. You asked, what can we do?
So you've heard of Florida Man before, right? Right? Florida Man gets himself into all manner of silly things. They're not thinking properly, many of the Florida Man. And so I believe that if the governor were to continue to talk like this, someone's going to believe, well, something might be going on in the Bahamas.
See, what you're missing is, this is an opportunity for us to take advantage of, all right? You're saying, how can we get back at them? Let's hit them in the pockets. I'm saying, rather than try to fight an economic war that we won't win, use this media attention to get some of that anti-Ron DeSantis love to come visit the Bahamas and see us not serving meatballs. It'll be a funny story on all the liberal outlets for at least a month.
Okay.
That's going to boost the Bahamian economy for how long?
The beef industry.
No, it won't. We didn't say we
else.
stop eating steak. We said we stop eating meatballs. And meatballs aren't made out of beef. They're made out of pork. What are you talking about?
I mean, a lot of people make them out of...
No one makes them out of beef.
Okay.
Some
people
I'm
do.
so confused. What's
Some
happening?
people do.
Who?
Okay. Anyway, let's get to these messages. The person says here, see how the pork industry then, if you want, but people will have all
There is
kinds
no
of
pork industry in the Bahamas.
I can say in the Bahamas.
Individual
I'm saying
farmers.
in the world, the people will be upset. Why is he coming through the exit?
They won't be upset.
Here's a text here. See how the world marks the manner of our bearing. PLPs primarily are only concerned about personal greed. What is this? There's no love for proper governance. The country's only for PLP operatives and gangsters. Well, okay. I mean, until F&Ms are in charge, then it's for F&M operatives and gangsters, right? That's how the parties do it. What are you talking about? I guess you're responding to what? Michael Pintard's comments? Not sure. All right.
Who are they calling the gangsters?
I'm not sure. All right, so what else? Give us a more realistic response to this. Should we just ignore it and just be he's clearly going to be doing this the whole time until his campaign runs out of steam, which hopefully will be by January. What should we do realistically, not meatballs?
He will stop when Trump is out of all his court cases and fully able to commit to his campaign. That's what I'm telling you.
DeSantis' campaign comes to an end. That's what you're saying?
DeSantis' campaign will come to an end when Trump is fully able to commit to his campaign.
Okay.
Until then, he's holding out, hoping that Donald Trump won't be able to run for American president again. And so he's hoping I'm the best crazy number 2 guy. And so he's going to keep doing this. And he'll double down. The only way to win this, you cannot out-crazy a person who has a doctorate in crazy. All right? So trying to figure out a way
He might have 3 doctorates.
How do we embargo him or whatever? How do we get back at him? It's not going to work. So if we don't have that power, just let's get everything that we can get. And I think that this is a prime opportunity. There are tons of people who are looking for a joke. This could be on HBO this Sunday as the first joke on Last Week Tonight. But you guys rather say, let's boycott Florida. Okay, go ahead, do it.
A better example of meatballs. That's all we're saying. The meatball thing's a little bit of a stretch, a little bit out there. I mean, people like, well, why? What?
One billboard.
Oh, weird.
Place in the right part of New Providence.
A little too much, Stephen. Give us a little something that the behavior people could get behind.
That's
Think
all
about
they need.
it. Okay. This one says here, we often forget that Florida is part of the deep, deep, deep South. In fact, you can't go more south than Florida. This person says, sorry, Stephen, meatballs are often made of beef. Most common is beef in the pork mixture, though. This one says, I like meatballs from scratch, from ground beef.
Y'all eating these dry? Disturbing. You're just eating, like, balls of hamburger. I mean, it's fine. Do whatever you do.
You put more than that in a meatball. But
yes, there's also egg and breadcrumbs.
So it won't always be like that. You just have to know what you're doing. But again, I don't know if we like the meatball idea.
The meatballs that people serve at baby showers, they do not have beef in it.
Well, that's not the type of meatballs you're talking about, right? You're talking about like the stuff that you eat with pasta, no? That's what you meant?
They also don't have beef in it.
No, okay. You can't use these absolutes. The people who make them with beef and some who make them with pork. You don't have them with the beef.
I will give you that some people make them with a beef-pork mixture. I do not know Go pick up a can of spaghetti.
I can't believe we're talking about meatballs. But I'm sure people are making them out of fish even, right? And people are doing all kinds of crazy things in the world.
I'm sorry.
Right?
You've been going to somebody's Hanukkah celebrations?
Why you keep going down that road? I don't understand.
Can I talk about Hanukkah?
Oh my God.
We're not allowed to talk about anything?
Okay. All right.
It's like,
some more messages. I would like for you to play a special request song, Take a Bow by Madonna or Babyface, for the people of West Grand Bahama and Bimini to the cabinet. I thought the words are fitting. Really? Okay, I don't get it. Let's see. I don't recall. You remember the song?
What song?
Take a Bow by Madonna and Babyface.
Say what?
Oh, okay. Let's read the
lyrics.
lyrics.
Saying Take a Bow?
Yes. You don't know it. From the 90s. All right, let's see. This is for the people of West Grand Bahama and Bimini. Take a bow, the night is over. This masquerade is getting older. Lights are low, the curtains down. There's no one here. Say your lines, but do you feel them? Do you mean what you say when there's no one around? Well, this is quite fitting. You're a very good texter. Watching you, watching me, only lonely star. I've always been in love with you. I guess you've always known it's true. You took my love for granted. Why, oh, why? The show's over. Say goodbye.
How is this for? Is this from?
No, this is from the former? It has been a show. I was going to say scam. It's been a show, and now that it's over, everyone's going to leave, and they're going to be back to where they were before, I guess. Make them laugh. It comes so easy. When you get to the part where you're breaking my heart, hide behind his smile. All the world loves a clown. Just make him smile. The whole world loves a clown. Wish you well. I cannot stay. You deserve an award for the role that you played. No more masquerade. You're one lonely star.
Dwight's message to Ron DeSantis.
No. But that's a good one. We may play that when we go to the break. Okay.
Is it?
Yeah, I hope the people of Grand Bahama and Bimini recognize it. All right, this is put Silly Ron on the flag list.
Ron DeSantis has come to the Bahamas how many times? What flag list you gonna put him on?
I mean, how do you know? He might.
I'm saying it's not like he's in the Bahamas every 2 days or something. Putting on a flag list.
We don't want him to ever come. How about that?
Once again, you're thinking with the wrong mind. Because if you're only thinking of revenge, you cannot win that game. Win the game that you can win. This could make us money. That would hurt him more than us trying to punch him, because us trying to punch him would prove his point.
Okay, so let's come up with something other than meatballs. That's what we're saying. This one says here, I think the FNM ran a bad candidate who didn't even win in his hometown, Hannah Hill and 8 Mile Rock. Also, they didn't campaign on what they will do better than the PLP in that area and never laid out their plans. Well, would it have mattered who they... Right? Didn't matter at all. It doesn't seem like people. We didn't know the candidates. We don't know. They didn't answer any questions. They didn't. They refused to be interviewed.
Right.
We don't know what they stand for. We don't know why one didn't have a bank account. We don't know what one's role was in that scheme that they said he didn't talk much about it. We don't know who they are. Did it matter? Not at all.
Do we know who the MP is for Michael?
No one knows the name, but also, we don't know anybody.
We don't know, right.
We don't, especially this crop. We don't know any of these people. They could walk in here and slap us. We wouldn't know who they are.
Anyone. This has nothing to do with knowing the individual, right? Which is, at long last, is finally the one thing we're getting right, because it's not supposed to be about individuals. It's supposed to be about the legislation that they put forward, right? If the PLP is going forward and saying this is what we're going to do, and the FNM isn't, now
it becomes be both, right? I mean, we rather to know the person than to know the flag bearer. The flag bearer for the party. I mean, you're supposed to represent your constituency. If the people in this constituency are very much opposed to fracking, let's just say, because that will destroy their water table, right? You whether that aligns with your party or not, you need to be able to stand up for them, right? Isn't that how? So you need to know who the person is. It could be.
No,
but we don't do it.
No.
We
one
don't
second.
do it.
Right. I'm not talking about what we should do.
We're saying the same thing.
No,
right?
I'm saying
So that
what
it
is
should
happening
matter
now.
who the person is. It should matter what their character is.
And I'm saying, I'm explaining to you why it wouldn't matter in this case who the person is.
Because we have two
in
political
this
parties that love
election,
to run sheep
right?
or goat or whatever they are, and as long as they do what they're told, it's fine for the party.
But I'm saying for this situation, all right? If the FNM is sending a person and the person isn't seeing, we all know that they're all going to toe party lines on either side.
Yeah.
So if we already established that is the game that we're playing, what is it that you are going to do, right? What is the thing that I can repeat back to you and say, where's this, or yes, you did this, or no, you didn't do this? If the PLP is doing that and the FNM isn't doing that, and ideologically you're the same person, I don't want to hear the argument that, oh, the other guy is a bad guy, because you're also a bad guy, because you're ideologically the same. There's no difference ideologically between the FNM and the PLP except for who is their base. The FNM base is business, like business people and big business. The PLP's base is grassroots, and that is the all right. And the more people that come from grassroots and get to middle class, the more blur it gets, and the more people who think they're supposed to be rich and slowly becoming working class, the more that becomes blur. The only thing that matters to the voters at this moment in the system that we have is, tell me what it is that you say that you're going to do. All this thing where you just show up and say the other guy is bad, that's the same thing that you're doing with Ron DeSantis. We know he's bad. What is the plan?
Okay. A lot of your text messages coming. Continue to text us, 422-4796. This person says here, Bahamians who can vote and live in Ron DeSantis' state should not vote for him. Every vote counts. Okay. Sure.
I don't think they were going to.
This person says here, meatballs made of pork. It's like I just found out Santa Claus isn't real all over again. Oh, Lord. This one says here, I don't know where the two of you come from. Okay, I really don't.
He doesn't read
make
the
sense.
nutrients on the back of spaghetti.
It's not the type of meatballs that
he's talking about a
people were
very
thinking that you
specific
meant.
meatball.
Yeah, why would we be talking about that
Because
store-bought?
Because the majority of people who eat meatballs are eating store-bought meatballs.
Okay. All right, as this text says, no more meatball talk. For God's sake, you're going to make me wish that Ron DeSantis would flatten the place with all of this. Good Lord. Oh, my God. Please, Ron, help us. Anyway. Okay. This one says there, a lot of Americans love the Bahamas, so he may be shooting himself in the foot. Another person says, Motormouth Pintar can't lose with grace. Congratulate the winner, accept the loss. Figure out what you did wrong, but stop making excuses for a bad campaign. Pintard said fewer PLPs voted, more FNMs voted, and he still lost. Imagine if more PLPs did vote. He's just talking for talking's sake and not making sense. Okay. This person says here, more than one person can sing at the same time, not talk and make sense. Okay. And this one says here, it's time for us to develop our own form of parkour. We could turn Junkanoo dancing into a fighting style and take Ron by surprise. See, this is the same thing. This is what he's talking about. See, y'all are plotting, and this is why he's saying this.
That's not why he's saying it.
Everybody get on a flight to Florida in their Junkanoo costume. When we disembark, someone yells, they come in, and the war drums start up, and then it over. We have the perfect fighting framework. This is, okay. Maybe we should go back to meatballs. I don't know. That was, what? Wow. Okay. Continue to call in. 323-6232. 325-4316. 325-4259. Toll free 242-300-5720. Wow. What? This is some crazy stuff. I don't think I can read that. Yeah? Okay. Or no, that one either. Wow. All right. So let's do this. Let's take this break right now. And when we come back, we are going to find out more about what's happening here at CBS Bahamas. The Black Friday sale is underway. It's been underway since 5 o'clock at the CBS Pro Store. That sale got underway at 7, and it's going to be a full, exciting day. What is it they're saying? Up to what? What percentage? Where's that flyer? 75% off? Is that what they're saying? Or if I didn't say the wrong thing. Anyway, up to 75% off. Things all day long. Details on that when we get back. This is Morning Blend, live from CBS Bahamas Southwest Plaza on Guardian Radio 96.9.
This is Guardian Radio 96.9 FM, Nassau, Bahamas.
This is AP News. I'm Rita Foley. The ceasefire between Israel and Hamas appears to be holding, and soon now the hostage and prisoner exchange is expected to begin. The AP's Karen Shamas.
Ambulances have arrived at Hatzerem military air base in southern Israel in anticipation of the arrival of hostages from Gaza. Israeli officials have said once the released hostages arrive at the Hatzerem military air base, they'll be transported to 5 different hospitals across the country for medical treatment. Hamas has pledged to free at least 50 of the approximately 240 hostages taken in the deadly October 7th attack on Israel. In turn, Israel is to free 3 Palestinian prisoners for each released hostage. The releases are to take place in stages over the next 4 days. I'm Karen Shamas.
Here in the U.S., a lot of stores are already open for Black Friday. Retailers hoping those sales will bring you in. Experts think shoppers will spend more this year than last year, but they don't think sales will rise as much as they did a year ago. The chemical fire is out, and now residents of an area in Kentucky are returning to their homes. The AP's Jennifer King.
In Livingston, Kentucky, CSX said residents could return home Thursday afternoon and that a chemical fire from a train derailment had been put out completely. Joe McCann is the company's director of emergency management.
CSX will have a presence here physically or virtually until the last citizen feels as though they've been accommodated and they've been made whole for anything. 2
of the 16 cars that derailed Wednesday were carrying molten sulfur. They caught fire and were believed to have released caustic sulfur dioxide gas. CSX spokesperson Brian Tucker said that authorities reviewed air monitoring data and decided it was safe for evacuees to return. I'm Jennifer King.
Olympic runner Oscar Pistorius is being granted parole in South Africa after spending years in prison for murder. This is AP News. Now to Missouri.
Missouri's governor has been granting pardons at a pace not seen since the World War II era. Missouri Governor Mike Parson has granted more than 600 pardons in the past 3 years. One man receiving a pardon is Kenny Baston, who's now the pastor at Grace Fellowship Church in El Dorado Springs, Missouri.
Between 16 and 17, I got in a lot of trouble. Burglary, auto tampering, I was fighting a lot.
Governor Parson says he still believes in law and order, but he says when members of the community notice how a person has changed for the better, it has an impact.
Who's out there, actually saying, hey, I believe this guy deserves another chance. Maybe that's a sheriff, maybe it's law enforcement, maybe it's a prosecutor, maybe it's a judge.
So far, Parson has granted 613 pardons and 20 commutations, but he's also denied some 2,400 clemency requests. I'm Donna Warder.
And I'm Rita Foley, AP News. 7:26 the time. It is time for your first look at traffic for the morning, brought to you by RBC. Get a no-fee RBC loan plus 5 chances to win up to $5,000. In your real-time traffic this morning, we are seeing heavy traffic on Blue Hill Road near Carmichael and near St. Vincent Road, and especially north of Soldier Road if you're traveling northbound on Blue Hill Road this morning. Milo Butler Highway also heavy traffic from well south of the Fire Trail roundabout straight up to Tonic Williams Darling Highway. That's northbound. Traffic backed up along Fire Trail as well, east and westbound this morning. Glass Road is busy for you at this hour from Fire Trail straight through to the roundabout with Bahamar Boulevard and JFK Drive. Elsewhere, we've got pockets along Prince Charles Drive, the major intersections, and a bit of congestion right now on Eastern Road, just west of Fox Hill Road on the way to Johnson Road. That's what we're seeing so far. We're going to have another update for you after the 8 o'clock news. Morning Blend Traffic, brought to you by RBC. Learn more at rbc.com/Caribbean/Christmas Cash. And 7:28, time for another check of your weather for today, brought to you by Easy Car Sales. Here's what's happening. We have a stationary front that's going to produce some light to moderate shower and thunderstorm activity. That's going to happen across the northwest Bahamas today, while the surface trough near the southeast Bahamas will support moderate rainfall across most of those areas in the southeastern islands. Elsewhere, high pressure will continue to support mostly stable conditions. Special warnings today. Mariners should remain alert for possible waterspout activity and exercise caution due to lingering swells along Atlantic exposures. Beachgoers should also exercise caution due to the marginal threat of rip currents along East Coast beaches. For today, for the northwest Bahamas, your forecast calls for partly sunny and warm conditions with a good chance of a few spotty showers and isolated thunderstorms, becoming mostly fair and mild with a few quick passing showers possible through tonight. For the central islands, look for mostly sunny and warm conditions with a slight chance of a quick passing shower, fair and mild with a stray shower possible tonight. Small craft caution due to subsiding swells. And for the southeast Bahamas, variably cloudy, a bit breezy, and a few scattered showers today through tonight. Small craft should exercise caution due to subsiding swells. Temperature-wise today, look for highs getting up to around 84 Fahrenheit, 29 Celsius. Overnight lows tonight getting down to 72 Fahrenheit, 22 Celsius. In extended outlook for the weekend, that surface trough will migrate northward. That's going to bring showers to the central Bahamas on Saturday, while the stationary front will continue to meander near the northwest Bahamas. That's going to support some shower activity as well. So for Saturday and tomorrow, variably cloudy and warm with a few spotty showers and isolated thunderstorms in the northwest Bahamas. Scattered showers in the central islands as well. Expect partly sunny conditions with a stray shower or two possible in the southeastern Bahamas. Sunday, partly sunny in the northwest Bahamas, isolated showers
with variably cloudy in the central southeastern islands with scattered showers and possible thunderstorms. We'll have a look at the tropics as we approach the final week of the Atlantic hurricane season next week. That's coming up in our next weather check after the 8 o'clock news. This weather check brought to you by Easy Car Sales. Stuck in traffic, wasting expensive gas? Well, Easy Car Sales invites you to take a test drive in an electric vehicle today. Zero emissions, maximum excitement. Visit easy242.com and find out how you can turn your daily commute into a joyride.
It's a Christmas wish for all of you. Get a no-fee loan from RBC, it's true.
This Christmas, your wish could come true with a no-fee loan from RBC. You have 5 chances to win up to $5,000 Christmas cash.
It's a Christmas wish for all of you. Get a no-fee loan from RBC, it's true.
Learn more at rbc.com/Caribbean/Christmas cash. Subject to normal lending criteria. Conditions apply.
At Wendy's, we are different. We don't just use beef. It's fresh, never frozen. Our burgers are square because we never cut corners. Served hot off the grill with fresh lettuce, tomatoes, onions, and American cheese. We believe in fast food done right. Always serving fresh, never frozen beef. Order a hot, juicy Dave single, double, or triple. Made with fresh, never frozen beef. Now only at Wendy's. Different inside and out.
It's been 35 years since Custom Computers was founded, and we'd like to celebrate that milestone by thanking you, our clients and customers. You've inspired 35 years of expert service and support, partnering with the world's leading brands like HP, Apple, and Microsoft. We take pride in setting the bar for what you expect and deserve from a homegrown Bahamian business. We're here to serve you when you need us, so call 396-1101. Custom Computers, raising the standard since 1987.
You've tried everything. ASUS with your mother's cousin's sister's auntie, and even hiding your money under your mattress. But is your money safe? Your Bahamian dollar deposit in a member bank or credit union is insured up to $50,000. If anything happens, your deposit up to the insured value will be returned to you thanks to Deposit Insurance. Visit Deposit Insurance Corporation at www.dic.bf.
Protection for your money guaranteed with DIC.
Ladies and gentlemen, fasten your seatbelts. With the new JetBlue CIBC First Caribbean credit card, you're cleared for takeoff to a world of incredible benefits and perks. Use your card and earn up to 2 times True Blue points on everyday purchases. Get your first check back free and travel to your next vacation faster. Apply for the JetBlue CIBC First Caribbean credit card today at cibcfcib.com/JetBlue.
Screws and Fasteners World, Balfour Avenue and Palm Beach Street, has those hard-to-find fasteners for you right now. You can find stainless steel regular hex, carriage bolts, galvanized bolts, threaded rods, nails, self-tap screws, sex bolts, anchor bolts, turnbuckles, masonry tools, hand tools, and weed whacker strings. Check out the rope selection and car body fasteners, too. Special orders are welcome. It's your #1 fastener store. Screws and Fasteners World, Balfour Avenue and Palm Beach Streets. Call 326-1976.
There's a new electric vehicle in town, the Jack brand of SUVs, trucks, sedans, and commercial vans, available only at Easy Car Sales, home of the fully electric vehicle. For a powerful, smooth ride at a fraction of the cost to drive, leave the pump behind and hit the road with Jack. Visit easy242.com to see our brand new Jack models and drop into Easy Car Sales for a test drive. It'll have you singing. Hit the road with Jack, and don't you pump gas no more.
This is Guardian Radio, 96.9 FM. Fresh news, smart talk, all day.
Thank you.
And we are back here with Morning Blend, coming to you live from CBS Bahamas in the Southwest Plaza for their big Black Friday sale. Dwight Strong along with Stephen, Hannah on this big day here. We've got Brent Burrows joining with us again. And remind folks, just in general, what's going to be happening here today.
Yeah, so we're CBS Bahamas in the Southwest Plaza. We've got Black Friday going on until 8 p.m. tonight. Over 75 products, up to 75% off. And then also at the CBS Pro Store on Robinson Road, Black Friday going on there until 4 p.m. with a huge selection of contractor-type items, building supplies.
Okay, all right, exciting stuff. You got a flyer here. Let's talk about some of the items that are on sale today and what people can expect when they walk in the store, as they've been doing since 5 o'clock this morning.
Yeah, it started bright and early at 5 o'clock this morning, but we still got a lot of stuff left, so, don't feel like you're missing out. Come on down and take advantage of the deals. Lots of stuff from, houseware-type products. We've got the toaster oven, the air fryer. Those are big favorites. The blenders, the cast iron skillets, things of that sort, and then more of the outdoor type products, weed whackers, lawn mowers, chainsaws, wheelbarrows, all sorts of good stuff. We've got the shop vacs, a lot of different power tool options, a lot of different tool kits as well. So, yeah, lots of great products going on down here, whether for yourself or for Christmas shopping. Might as well start on your Christmas list early.
Yep, why not? All right, so are there any, you mentioned some of the things already, but any really hot items this year, trendy things that you've noticed?
Well, new for us this year, down at the CBS Pro Store exclusively, we've got a impact-resistant hurricane window, 37 by 38, which is probably the most common size. That's on sale for $449, and that's a Miami-Dade certified, Florida Building Code approved, impact-resistant single-hung window. So that, I think, is a fantastic deal. Relatively new item for us to put on sale. It's one of our staples. We wouldn't normally discount it like that, but that's if you're looking to upgrade the windows in your home, that's a fantastic one.
Mm-hmm.
Here at Southwest Plaza, I'm a big fan of the power equipment. So the chainsaw, the lawnmower, the weed whacker, we've got good deals on that as well. So the lawnmower is $499 VAT inclusive, chainsaw $275, and the weed whacker $219, which are big discounts from what they were. So.
All right, so you got grills as well.
That one you're looking at there, that's our Cyber Monday. So Cyber Monday, we've got that's going to start midnight on Sunday night, so 12:01 a.m. Monday morning. So join us at cbsbahamas.com. We've actually got 2 grills on special, so one for $240 and a more premium model for $580, which are both discounted pretty heavily. So
you got to order this. You have to do this online.
Yeah, so that's online. So just to clarify, Black Friday is in-store only at both locations. So we've got a different set of inventory at Southwest Plaza and at Robinson Road. That's today, Black Friday, until 8 p.m. on Carmichael Road, until 4 p.m. on Robinson Road. And then Cyber Monday on Monday, that's online only. So cbsbahamas.com.
So if you go online today, do you mean that you won't necessarily see the specials?
The Black Friday is in-store only, so we want you to come down here physically in-store and take advantage of these deals.
Okay. So you have to come in.
You have to come in.
Yeah.
In-store, Robinson Road, Southwest Plaza on Carmichael Road. Black Friday, that's today. Yeah.
So if you were to order online, you're going to pay the online price.
These products, these Black Friday products you won't find them on the website, so you won't be able to. Yeah.
All right.
You'll see them. It'll tell you come in store and buy them, but you can't physically check out online. So
Black
Friday in store only. That's all day today at both locations.
All right. So Steven told you he comes here all the time. I come here all the time. I think our producer does as well. So a lot of people know this place, but we're assuming that everybody knows CBS Bahamas. For those who don't know what CBS Bahamas is, they've been living under a rock. Tell them what this store is and what it is that you sell here.
Yeah, so you'd be surprised. A lot of people don't know CBS Bahamas. I mean, just this morning we had a lot of comments on Facebook. Oh, where is this place? You know, what is it? So, yeah, good question. So CBS Bahamas, we're a home improvement store. Our flagship store is located on Carmichael Road in the Southwest Plaza, the same plaza as Starbucks and Bamboo Shack. So we specialize in hardware and home improvement items, power tools, lawn and garden, and then we also have a wide assortment of like housewares, electrical, plumbing. So we're basically a home improvement department type store. Open every day of the week, 8 a.m. till 8 p.m. Monday through Saturday, and 9 to 5 on Sunday. So that's where we are right now, Southwest Plaza, CBS Bahamas. And then we've got the CBS Pro Store, which is a new store for us on Robinson Road. And that's more of a contractor-oriented store with bulk supplies. So like your sheetrock, your roofing materials, your stud and track, joint compound, things of that sort. And they're having their own Black Friday sale today.
Yeah. All right. So I'm sure you can't remember all the different departments you have.
Yeah, I was trying to think of them just now. There's a lot going on.
But let's get through some of them. What do we have here?
Yeah, so let's start on the far end. So we've got our housewares and our small kitchen appliances. We've got electrical, we've got plumbing, we've got bathroom fixtures, kitchen cabinets. We've got a nice lighting section, outdoor furniture, patio furniture, tents and canopies, things of that sort. Huge selection of cleaning supplies, blinds and window fixtures, cabinet hardware, shelving, screws, fasteners, nails, power tools, door hardware, cabinet hardware, locks, padlocks, dad bolts. I mean, everything you could think of. And then, of course, a huge selection of windows and doors. That's our bread and butter. That's what we're good at.
Right.
Yeah.
We'll get to that in a bit. You also have some of the most realistic artificial trees I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Christmas trees. Let's talk about that. And some of those are on special as well?
Yeah, we've got a couple on special today, our Christmas trees. So we've got a huge selection. So yeah, I think they start at 4 foot and go all the way up to 12 foot. So we've got a 6 foot, a 6.5 foot, and a 7 foot on special today, pre-lit and unlit. So check those out. They are great quality. If you come in, we have a beautiful 12-foot tree set up right as you walk in the door that we decorated ourselves, and I think it looks great.
Yeah. Do you have exclusive products that people can only find here?
You mean like at CBS Bahamas?
Right.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Tell us about some of those.
Yeah, a lot of our stuff you won't find it at other people. You know, a cool product that we introduced for Black Friday that I don't think you'll find anywhere else on the island is we're getting into the chillier months now. We've actually got let me show you if I can explain it over the radio. But it's like a water nozzle that you plug onto any garden hose, and it acts as a hot water heater. So provides hot water on demand from your garden hose. So it's like a spray nozzle that you would screw on the end, plug it into a wall, instant hot water. I think that's pretty cool. I don't think you'll find that anywhere else. So that's the Rheem Hot Wave heated water nozzle, and that's on sale today as well.
That's for outdoor use?
Yeah, outdoor or indoor use, yeah.
Give us some examples of when that would be helpful.
A lot of people use it if you're big into like if you have like a large dog that you groom or take care of and provide some pampering to. A lot of people use it for that. That's what I've heard. It's great for cleaning. Hot water cleans better, so good for that use as well. And then just general hot water on demand as it gets colder.
Yeah. Okay.
In the event that we have like a cold snap and you have to protect your citrus tree, I guess you could use it to water that.
That's actually a good example. I don't know if we'd get that cold, but that's a good example. But you'd be surprised. A lot of people don't have working hot water heaters, I've had a lot of people ask us about it just simply to use as hot water when they need it or when it does get cold. I was surprised. Yeah, a lot of people that just don't have hot water heaters. And
how does it work? I mean, because I know some things there's a level of difficulty in terms of connecting it. Like how user friendly is it to install?
It's like a hose sprayer for a hose with a plug. So just screw it on your hose and plug it into the wall and pull the trigger. Yeah.
Okay.
It's simple, straightforward.
And you say indoor and outdoor use.
Indoor and outdoor. Yeah.
Okay.
But anyways, that's just like an interesting, different sort of product you probably won't see elsewhere.
I noticed that you guys have a lot of wet, dry vacs.
Yeah.
Was that like a big demand? And also, how would somebody know what works for their demand? Like what is that they need necessarily?
You mean like the size?
the size, but also the horsepower? Because like you read it and it says 3, it says 4. I see some.
Yeah, I mean, most of them, it's sort of so. I guess you'd kind of put it in 2 categories. We have like the smaller sort of portable ones for like cleaning your car, so you can like kind of get it around tight spots and it doesn't get in the way. And then we have the larger ones you would use in like a workshop or like a woodworking studio. Most people get by with just the basic smaller models. You don't need the high performance, high horsepower ones unless you're really doing that sort of industrial work, picking up like, chips of concrete or large pieces of like wood shavings, things of that sort. But yeah, the wet dry vacs are great. If you have like water seeping through your door or something, need to clean up like a light flood, like they work great for that. There are all sorts of attachments you can put on them. So that is a cool item. And yeah, we've got I think 2 on sale for Black Friday. The stainless steel Vac Master is on sale for $140. And yeah, that's a 6-gallon, 3 horsepower. And then we have the car, the Armor All utility one, which is great for cleaning cars. That's a 2 horsepower, 2.5-gallon tank.
Mm-hmm. All right, people asking about the pre-lit trees. If they can't come today, will these be on sale tomorrow?
Yeah, so
only Black Friday.
We actually have, excluding the 3 trees that we have on sale for Black Friday that you can't buy online right this minute. All of our other Christmas trees are online at cbsbahamas.com, and I'm pretty sure all of them are on sale as well right now.
Okay.
This is part of our ongoing Christmas sale. So check out cbsbahamas.com. Most Christmas stuff is already on sale just because we're trying to get rid of it for Christmas so you guys can decorate your homes. But yeah, check it out. We've got, I want to say 12 or 14 trees on there of all different sizes and types and lit, unlit, this and that. So.
Okay, all right. We've got a lot more to talk about. We're going to take a quick break and be back with Brent Burrows here at CBS Bahamas, the big Black Friday sale going on right now at CBS Southwest Plaza and even at the CBS Pro Store on Robinson Road. We'll be back. This is Morning Blend on Guardian Radio 96.9.
What would you do with extra cash? Plan a trip.
Overhaul my wardrobe.
With CIBC First Caribbean, you can get comfy with savings on your mortgage cost. Buy or build your home or switch your mortgage to us and get up to US $1,000 off the loan application fee. Up to US $2,000 off home insurance. With up to US $10,000 towards switching costs, your pockets will be comfy too. Visit CIBCFCIB.com/get comfy for more information. Conditions apply.
Tonight's big matchup with Infection United is about to start. Kate has possession of the flu. She coughs up a pass across to Steve, who gives it to William. William is causing headaches on the field. He spreads it to Rachel, who scores a hospital bed.
Don't play with respiratory infections like influenza or COVID-19. They can lead to hospitalization and even death. Advise patients to keep a safe distance, practice good hygiene, and get vaccinated. Don't play with their health.
This message is brought to you by the Ministry of Health and Wellness, PAHO WHO, and the Canadian government.
Wherever you are in the world, Cleveland Clinic's world-class care is here for you. From Ohio to Florida to London, Cleveland Clinic treats thousands of patients every year. Ranked number 2 in the world by Newsweek, you can trust our caregivers to enhance your experience across each step of your treatment journey. For every care in the world, learn more at clevelandclinic.org/Caribbean.
Get ready to jingle all the way to Christmas with Fidelity's festive giveaway with over $10,000 in cash and prizes up for grabs. Apply for a loan or open an ASUS savings account for a chance to win big. Visit any of our branches for more details. Terms and conditions apply.
This is Guardian Radio 96.9 FM. Fresh news, smart talk, all day.
Welcome back to Morning Blend on Guardian Radio 96.9. Special edition of the show. We're coming to you live from CBS Bahamas at the Southwest Plaza on Carmichael Road. The Black Friday sale's going on now. And we're talking with Brent Burrows II, Dwight Strachan along with Stephen Hanna. And just get an idea of what's on special today. All right, so Stephen, I know you are big on this. So the cookware, the skillets, all these things that you have here. Tell people about these, the various options that you have on sale here at the store.
Yeah, so for the culinary enthusiasts out there, there's some great options. So we've got a pretty cool instant thermometer for those who like grilling and smoking outdoors. That's on sale for $45, was $80 originally, so that's almost half off there. We've got the Lodge pre-seasoned cast iron skillet on sale for $50. That's a 12-inch skillet. And these prices are VAT inclusive as well, that I'm saying. So that's the at-home price. That's what you're going to pay at the end of the day. Got a pretty cool knife set, 3-piece stainless steel knife set on sale for $43, and that one's actually $48 on Amazon, and we're selling it $43 VAT inclusive. So,
oh wow!
What else do we got here that's pretty cool?
People are going to wonder, how are you able to do this?
Well, so
without revealing your big secrets,
a lot of people for Black Friday, they just use it as an opportunity to like pass on junk, right? Like, oh, let's do some spring cleaning, get rid of what's sitting in the warehouse. Well, our approach to Black Friday is pretty much since last Black Friday, we start scouting for good deals that we can get good savings on and then pass on to the customer. So we start accumulating some of these items from, the beginning of the year, late last year, and we kind of just sit on them until Black Friday rolls around, and then we're able to offer them at you guys at a pretty good discount. And that's something new we did with our circular this year. If you go to cbsbahamas.com/Black Friday, you can see the full listing. And a few of the items in there, we actually mark, what the prices are on Amazon. So we've got a Vulcan toolbox on sale for $14.91. That's $25.95 on Amazon. So pretty good deals.
Yeah, excellent stuff. All right. So everything you need for the Christmas dinner, you can come and get all the stuff, all the equipment right here. All right. And then you mentioned it earlier, the outdoor patio furniture that you have. Let's talk about that.
Yeah, we've got a good bit of patio furniture in the store. Come on and check it out. This high top table that we're sitting at right now, I know you guys can't see it, but this is actually on sale for $302.50. It was $605 before, so that's 50% off.
Wow!
We've got some other goodies over there as well. So there's a lot going on. Like I said, it's well over 75 products in total, more than what you just see here in the circular. There's a lot of little, I call them Easter eggs around the store to find. So.
Let's talk about Black Friday in general here. A few years ago, it wasn't quite a thing. We didn't really do Thanksgiving all that big, but now, of course, it's huge. It's everything except for the holiday. But everybody's eating turkey and watching football, like the Americans, and everybody's having a Black Friday sale. How important is Black Friday to you and I guess to other retailers here in the country?
I think it's definitely becoming more important. For us, we look at it not so much as an opportunity to make money. We look at it as an opportunity to gain new customers who may not have known about CBS or may not have come into the store before. So, like I said, we're all about passing on the savings. We just want people to come out and see CBS and hopefully, get a sense of what all we sell and get familiar with the brand and with the company. But yeah, I mean, you look at like the Plaza this morning, I think there's quite a few stores just here alone offering some sort of Black Friday special. So it seems to be growing in popularity.
Yeah.
And I was pleased to see that this year there's a couple other stores offering Cyber Monday as well, which is a very new thing, I think, for the Bahamas.
Mm-hmm. What's the response been like to Cyber Monday?
Good. I think we're going to have a good Cyber Monday. It's always surprising to me to see how many people log on at midnight to take advantage of that sale. So that's always a fun one. Again, at cbsbahamas.com, starting at 12:01 a.m. Monday morning. So Sunday night, Monday morning, midnight. Yep.
And remind folks about what they can expect with Cyber Monday. Some of the things are going to be on special.
Yeah, so Cyber
only
Monday,
online, right?
Only online. Limited supplies, so you definitely want to get online at midnight, take advantage of those deals. A smaller selection of products, only about 16 or 20 products, but pretty good savings. We've got, like we said earlier, two awesome barbecue grills. We've got some power tools sets on there. We've got some lawn and garden stuff, nice outdoor picnic table, tool sets, pretty nice lights, and little odds and ends. We've even got garden soil on sale. So Cyber Monday, that's going to be a good one. So that's just at cbsbahamas.com/cyber-monday.
Yeah, I noticed that you guys have, I know you have a solar-powered fan set. You guys have any of the battery-powered fan? Not battery-powered, but like the ones that go with AC and DC. I've been trying to find one of those around because, the power is not necessarily the most stable on the island.
Yeah. Good question. I don't think we do, actually, but that's a good idea. Now, that solar-powered fan that you spoke of, that can also run off of its own battery power. So you can
charge the battery.
Right. So you don't even have to use the solar panel. You can just leave it plugged into the wall. That'll charge up your battery, and then when the power goes off, you can use that.
You have the price of that, or?
I can look it up real quick. It's somewhere. I want to say it's somewhere right around $100.
Because those are. I had
that
one,
sounds amazing.
And it burnt out because I used it for a while.
Yeah.
But having those inside the middle of the night when the power goes out and there's no fan, there's no electricity, being able to run a battery powered fan comes in quite helpful quite often.
As if the power is off and you put it outside, it will charge itself. Like
I'm saying like in the night. It's 2 a.m. in the morning.
But if the power is off,
power cuts off, the fan's still running because there's battery power.
Right.
And so he's saying because it can plug into the wall. You can either plug it that you can either charge it that way, or you can charge it with the solar panel.
You can charge it with solar panel.
Yeah, so like if your power's out for a while, and the battery goes down, you put the solar panel outside.
Excellent.
This
should be the best selling item in the country.
We've got 100 of those in stock, so those are a great item. Hopefully, we don't have the power outages now that it's winter, but
Sure.
Don't bet on it. And then that's on sale today too. Because I think that's the thing I'll have to get.
That is not in the sales.
Okay.
It doesn't have to be on sale because
got me thinking we should just maybe throw it into one of our Christmas sales coming up.
Yeah,
that's a great gift item.
Oh my goodness, please!
That's a great gift item. That's on CBSBahamas.com. If you're listening and want to check it out, just go on CBSBahamas.com and type in. If you type in solar powered, it'll come up.
Perhaps our electricity provider should give everybody one of those.
Or
buy them from you
fix
all,
the electricity.
or that. Or that. Any one of those. All right, so we're going to go to the news. When we come back, we'll get into some specifics here at the store, some specific departments, and more details about what you can expect today at the Black Friday sale at CBS Bahamas. Dwight Strong with Stephen Hanna, talking with Brent Burrows, and we got a lot more coming up after the news. Stay with us.
This is Guardian Radio 96.9 FM, Nassau, Bahamas.
Welcome back to Morning Blend on Guardian Radio 96.9. We're coming to you live from CBS Bahamas in the Black Friday sale in the Southwest Plaza. We're streaming live on GuardianTalkRadio.com and on the Guardian Radio app for smart devices. We're also on your televisions on Cable Bahamas Channel 969 and BTC Flow Channel 612. You can tweet us at MorningBlend969 or Facebook.com/MorningBlend969. Text us on the Guardian Radio text line powered by BTC 422-4796. Standard text rates apply. Now at 8:23, time for another check of your weather for today. Brought to you by Carey's Fabric and Uniform Store. Here's what's happening. We've got a stationary front that will produce some light to moderate shower and thunderstorm activity across the northwest Bahamas today, while a surface trough near the southeast Bahamas will support moderate rainfall activity across those islands. Elsewhere, high pressure will continue to support stable conditions. Boaters should be alert for possible water spout activity and exercise caution to lingering swells, mainly along Atlantic exposures. And beachgoers should also exercise caution due to the marginal threat of rip currents along East Coast beaches. For today, forecast for the northwest Bahamas, partly sunny and warm with a good chance of a few spotty showers and an isolated thunderstorm, becoming mostly fair and mild with a few quick passing showers tonight. For the central Bahamas, mostly sunny and warm with a slight chance of a quick passing shower. Fair and mild with a stray shower possible tonight. For the southeast Bahamas, variably cloudy, a bit breezy with a few scattered showers today through tonight. Temperatures getting up to around 84 Fahrenheit, 29 Celsius. Overnight lows tonight getting down to around 72 Fahrenheit, 22 Celsius. Your extended outlook for your weekend, that surface trough will migrate northward. That's going to bring showers to the central Bahamas by Saturday, while the stationary front will continue to meander near the northwest Bahamas, continuing to support shower activity. So for tomorrow, Saturday, variably cloudy and warm with a few spotty showers and isolated thunderstorms in the northwestern islands, scattered showers in the central Bahamas. Expect partly sunny conditions with a stray shower or two possible in the southeast Bahamas. Sunday, partly sunny in the northwestern islands, isolated showers in the central and southeastern islands with scattered showers possible, along with thunderstorms. In the tropics, over the central subtropical Atlantic, we've got a non-tropical area of low pressure in the central Atlantic that's producing winds up to gale force, while associated with disorganized shower and thunderstorm activity. Formation chance through the next 7 days is medium at about 40%. That is your Morning Blend weather check, brought to you by Carey's Fabric and Uniform Store. They're having an epic Black Friday sale for 1 day only today. Get 20 to 75% off store-wide. Get up to 75% off fabric and 20% off school uniforms. Shop Carey's Fabric and Uniform Store on Mackey Street. Call them 817-0758. Net items excluded. Carey's Fabric and Uniform Store. Day 26, time for another check of your traffic for this morning, brought to you by RBC. Get a no-fee RBC loan plus 5 chances to win up to $5,000. In your real-time traffic this morning, we've got Glasgow Road still seeing the heavy traffic this morning. Likely no traffic assistance for you today. So traffic is backed up well south of Fire Trail, almost all the way down to Carmichael Road if you're heading northbound. So that's going to be quite a bit for you to deal with this morning there. Similar story on Milo Butler Highway. Heavy traffic from well south of the Fire Trail roundabout straight up to Tonic Williams Darling Highway and the roundabout there. And on Carmichael, heavy traffic for you between Glaston Road and Faith Avenue. That's just east of Milo Butler Highway, especially if you're heading eastbound. So a lot of traffic in that part of the island. We've got near here, Carmichael also busy near the Southwest Plaza as you both directions. Towards and away from Blue Hill Road. Traffic also congested near St. Vincent and north of Soldier Road on the way to Independence Drive in the roundabout there. Heavy traffic westbound on Independence Drive at this hour as well. Soldier Road is busy near Windsor Place, near Old Trail, and at the intersection with Robinson and Prince Charles, and north of that area on the way to Blue Hill, on the way to Bernard, Village and Wolf Road, and of course Robinson between Soldier and East-West Highway. Heavy traffic for you westbound this morning. Prince Charles Drive also near the major intersections, including Beatrice Avenue and Fox Hill Road. Going to see quite a lot of congestion there. Eastern Road, busy for you just west of Fox Hill to about Johnson Road. Bernard Road seeing heavy traffic as well, especially near the schools in the area. Mackey Street, both directions. And just a bit of congestion near Saunders Beach on West Bay Street. That's your real-time traffic and your Morning Blend traffic alert brought to you by RBC. Learn more at rbc.com/Caribbean/Christmas Cash.
It's a Christmas wish for all of you. Get a no-fee loan from RBC. It's true.
This Christmas, your wish could come true with a no-fee loan from RBC. You have 5 chances to win up to $5,000 Christmas cash.
It's a Christmas wish for all of you. Get a no-fee loan from RBC. It's true.
Learn more at rbc.com/Caribbean/Christmas cash. Subject to normal lending criteria. Conditions apply.
Ready to save? You can put $100 into the CFAL Savings Express Plan and make sure your money keeps growing. Earn interest on your savings while you're sleeping, eating, or standing in line at the bank. Ready to invest? Start by putting $1,000 into our mutual funds and earn interest there too. Because at CFAL, your interest is our interest. Visit CFAL.com to start now. CFAL, growing wealth for future generations of Bahamians.
Unlock dream deals this Black Friday at Alive with up to 55% off select Ring devices. Instantly upgrade your home security with 24/7 remote monitoring, motion detection, and instant alerts. Want full protection? Save even more by bundling your devices. From the front door to the backyard, secure your home with products like our Video Doorbell 4 and floodlight cameras. Shop online at BeAlive.com or at select Alive stores in Nassau and now available in Grand Bahama, Abaco, Eleuthera, and Exuma. Alive, believe in best.
Gearing up to bag those Black Friday deals? Use your Scotia credit card and use it to enjoy those amazing deals in-store or online. You could be one of 5 lucky winners from a jackpot of $1,000 with any purchase of $120 or more from November 23rd to the 28th. Don't have a Scotia credit card yet? Apply today for a Scotiabank credit card online at bs.scotiabank.com or visit any Scotiabank branch. The more you shop, the more chances you have to win. Learn more at bs.scotiabank.com. Conditions apply.
Holiday madness is going on now at BWF Wilton Street. Deals, 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 and more deals. Come save with us. Get up to 50% off during Black Friday pre-Christmas 6 days blowout sale event. For all you need and more this holiday season, shop BWF for super savings. Doorbuster specials, lots of prizes, surprises, and giveaways Monday, November 20th through Saturday, November 25th, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Save big on Christmas supplies, Junkanoo and craft supplies, appliance combo specials, barbecue grills, household, kitchen and outdoor cooking supplies, lawn and garden, hardware supplies, industrial and power tools, generators, compressors and pressure washers, and much more. BWF Black Friday pre-Christmas sale. Number 13 Wilton Street, telephone 394-0004 or 6. BWF, we are more than just our name.
This is Guardian Radio 96.9 FM. Fresh news, smart talk, all day.
Welcome back to Morning Blend on Guardian Radio 96.9. We are coming to you live today from CBS Bahamas. The Black Friday sale is going on now at the Southwest Plaza and even at the CBS Pro Store on Robinson Road. Still Black Friday sales
on both locations.
Yeah, Dwight Strong with you. Steve had to leave us for work, but Brent Burrows II is here with us this morning, guiding us through the big sale here. And let's talk about it. Our producers. He needs paint. And you've got paint
here at
CBS
paint.
Bahamas.
Yeah, so this is the time of the year. It's a great time to paint your home. So the cool thing about buying your paint here at CBS is we don't charge you for mixing or coloring. That's complimentary. That's free. I know a lot of places charge for that service. So yeah, and the other cool thing is we offer, we sell quality Valspar paints, and we have quite a few different lines, straight from entry level all the way up to the super premium. So I think we've got 4 or 5 different paint lines for you to choose from. All the different finishes, whether you need flat, semi-gloss, whatever the case might be.
Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, all the Valspar colors. So we're selling the same quality paint that you'd buy at like Lowe's in the States, the Valspar line. It's good stuff. It's, a lot of some of the lines are paint and primer in one, and it's really the paint we sell is really developed for climates like our own with the salt air and the moisture. So long lasting. Yep.
All right. So come down here. And we'll start all season long. Come and get your paint.
Great time to paint your house. And, of course, all the accessories as well. So,
yeah. Wow. All right. And we didn't talk about this, but bicycles. You got bicycles on sale today.
Another hot item. Great Christmas gift idea, especially for like teenagers or kids or adults as well even. So we've got a ladies and a men's bike. They're both $163 on sale from $337. So
wow.
I don't know what the math is, but that sounds about half off.
That's a good deal.
That's a pretty good deal, and again, a great Christmas item.
Yeah, wonderful stuff. All right, so this 1973, 50th anniversary of the Bahamas, but also CBS Bahamas.
Correct. We celebrated in March of this year. So.
Yeah, let's talk about that. 50 years, what's changed?
Yeah, so 50 years is a long time. CBS, the company, started as mainly, focused on the architectural products. So steel doors, a lot of glass products, things of that sort. And then we slowly got into the retail. A lot of people remember when we were solely on Robinson Road. I had a small store there, and then in about 2010, I think it was, we moved to this Southwest Plaza location, which is now our flagship store. And fast forward to today, we're now the largest home improvement retailer in the Bahamas, and that's what we focus on, is home improvement and hardware. We've got CBS in the Southwest Plaza, fairly large store, lots of different departments. We've got the CBS Pro Store on Robinson Road, specifically for the contractors and the builders. And then we've got CBSBahamas.com that ties everything together. And as far as I know, that's the nation's largest online catalog for home improvement items. So well over 11,000 items on CBSBahamas.com available for in-store pickup, next-day delivery, all that good stuff.
Wow.
Free delivery to the mailboat, which is a big thing for our Family Island customers.
So a lot of changes over these 50
years. We try to use technology to make our lives easier, but most importantly make the customers' lives easier.
Where do you see retail going in the next 20, 30, 40, 50 years?
Great question. For us, it's all about, like I said, continuing to make it easy for the customer. So in my eyes, you should be able to go to cbsbahamas.com and you could be on whatever island you're on and have those products delivered to your doorstep in 2 or 3 days. So that's kind of the next goal. I don't know how long it will take. Hopefully not very long, but that's what we're working on now. We want, you should be able to outfit your home, whether you're building or renovating or whatever the case might be, and we should be your one-stop shop. And no matter where you are in the Bahamas, that should be an easy task for you. So that's the goal. Yeah.
Well, that's interesting. A few years ago, people would have thought that you needed to have a physical presence on every island, but that is not the way the future is going to go.
No, not at all. I got to look at it, but I'm tempted to say nearly half of our online orders go to the Family Island. So it's a huge portion of our online business, and the Family Island customers love it because they can, right now on our website you can pay via credit card, pay via bank transfer, whatever you prefer, whatever's easiest for you, and free delivery to the mailboat. Usually that's next day, but you tell us when your boat's leaving, and we get the stuff there. And then, of course, we offer full delivery tracking, which I don't think anybody else really does. So when your items get delivered to the mailboat, you get an email with your the guy who signed for it, his signature at the boat. You get pictures of it on the boat, the whole deal. So, there's no questioning, are my items on this boat? Are they damaged? It's fully recorded, fully trackable. That's another just free service we provide here at CBS.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Wow. So if you have family here and you want to send them here, to pick up stuff to send you on the boat, what do they need to do today?
Yeah, just come on down to either CBS Bahamas or the CBS Pro Store. So Black Friday is in-store only, so apologies there to our Family Island customers, but Black Friday is in-store only at both locations. So just come on down, purchase whatever you want. We'll happily deliver it to the boat for you. That's no problem at all. And then if you want to hold off for 2 days, Cyber Monday, that's the online sale, and that's what our Family Island customers are looking forward to because that's solely online. And starting at midnight Sunday night, Monday morning, there will be lots of good deals at cbsbahamas.com for Cyber Monday.
All right, so how long are these specials going to go on for? What are we looking at?
The Black Friday specials are while supplies last. I can say pretty confidently we stocked up pretty good this year, so I think most of everything should last throughout today. I hope we anticipated correctly. And then of course, whatever's left over, we'll keep rolling through the weekend, definitely until the end of Sunday. But if you go to cbsbahamas.com/black-friday to see the catalog, if you see anything you like, I'd recommend coming down here today because after today, it's who knows if the stuff will be around tomorrow or Sunday. So you definitely want to get here today. And we're open until 8 p.m. Southwest Plaza on Carmichael Road.
Mm-hmm. And can you give us a little hint as to other sales that might be coming up between now and the end of the year?
Yeah, of course. So, the next big one, we're always doing sales and you can find those on our social media and on our website. But the next big one is our 12 Days of Christmas sale. And that's coming up 12 days before Christmas is, so around the 12th or 13th. And basically the way that sale is going to work is we've got 12 really cool products, and it's going to be huge discounts. And we're going to basically be sending out an email every night at midnight. That'll be online and in store, and every day will be a new product on sale. So you definitely want to, register for our email list. If you go to cbsbahamas.com, you can enter your email address and subscribe or create an account. And you definitely want to, look out for those emails starting around December 13th. So that's the 12 days of Christmas sale, specifically gift items, and like I said, just huge savings every day, a new, very cool product online and in store.
Okay, so you can't tell us, no hints as to what they'll be yet.
I can't give anything exact, but it's a good mix of, things, I'd say, for everybody. So you've got, some of the housewares, you've got some of the kitchen items, you definitely got some tools, you got some outdoor type stuff. So it's a very good mix to satisfy everyone's tastes or what you need to cross off your list.
Yeah. All right. So you do a lot of stuff for your loyal customers. Every time you're at the cash register, they ask you, do you have an account? Tell us about that, how that works.
Yeah, CBS Rewards, online and in store. Every time you make a purchase, you accumulate points, and then those points can be redeemed. In store, they can be redeemed as like a cash value. On store, we have like a pretty cool marketplace or portal where you could cash them in for specific items. So it's free to sign up. You can sign up online, cbsbahamas.com/register, create your account, and points with every single purchase, and then you're also the first to know about any deals and discounts, and we send out a lot of coupon codes and stuff to our loyal customers.
Yeah, that's very, very cool, and I can't think of too many people in your space doing this. So
it helps a lot, and especially for our you contractors out there. If you're a contractor and you sign up, we're going to enroll you in our preferred contractors program, which automatically gives you at least 10% off store-wide.
Oh, wow.
Can go as high as 15 or 20, depending on how much you spend with us. And then you also earn points. So, for someone, a contractor who's worried about cash flow and trying to make the most off each particular job, it's a great way to save on your materials, but also be able to cash in on your purchases after a few months.
Yeah. So you're going to be here all day. Have you noticed a time on Black Friday when sales or traffic peaks?
Yeah, so if you're thinking about coming by today, I'll give you some pro tips. Well, of course, 5 a.m. when we opened this morning, that was the rush hour, 5 to 6. People wake up early, and then, before they have to get ready for work and all that, they stop by and shop. Right now is a great time to come by. Once lunchtime rolls around, I'd say between 11:30 and 2:30, it'll get a bit busy again. And then, of course, after school into after work into the evening, it gets pretty busy. So this is kind of the lull right now. If you can get by the stores, there's customers in here, but there's no lines at the checkout, so it's a great time to stop by. Otherwise, it may get a little bit busier later this afternoon.
Yeah. Okay, so there you have it. All right, we're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll get into some of the specific departments here. Always a lot going on at CBS Bahamas, and we'll find out more about the products when we come back. This is Morning Blend coming to you live from CBS Bahamas, the Black Friday sale at the Southwest Plaza location, and also CBS Pro Store on Robinson Road. We'll be back with a whole lot more in just a bit.
My AC just went out, and I need someone to come fix it.
I'm sorry, we're closed.
Okay, what about tomorrow?
We're only open on Thursday. And we're fully booked.
Have anything next week?
No.
Okay, when can you send someone out?
The 22nd is open.
I'll take it.
Of December 2023.
With the best medical cover for your dollar, we're like an AC technician who isn't too busy for you. CG Atlantic Medical and Life. Good like that.
Fidelity can on this year with their new festive giveaway. You can win cash, an iPhone 15, get a bill paid off, PS5, all kind of things. Apply for a loan or an ASUS savings account, and you could win. Try our call them now. Yeah? 356-7764.
There's a new electric vehicle in town, the Jack brand of SUVs, trucks, sedans, and commercial vans, available only at Easy Car Sales, home of the fully electric vehicle. For a powerful, smooth ride at a fraction of the cost to drive, leave the pump behind and hit the road with Jack. Visit easy242.com to see our brand new Jack models and drop into Easy Car Sales for a test drive. It'll have you singing. Hit the road with Jack, and don't you pump gas no more.
Win a vacation for two to Sandals Resort in Jamaica using your RBC Visa credit card in the RBC Gift Yourself the Ultimate Getaway promotion. Just spend $1,500 or local equivalent. Promotion ends on December 18, 2023. Visit rbcultimategetaway.com for more details.
This is Guardian Radio 96.9 FM. Fresh news, smart talk, all day.
Morning Blend on Guardian Radio 96.9. Dwight Straw with you. We're coming to you live from the Black Friday sale at CBS Bahamas in the Southwest Plaza, Carmichael Road. We've got Brent Burrows II with us, having a great morning here. A big sale going on. And Brent, you were talking about some stuff just before the break, and you're already noticing some things online? What?
Yeah, no, I was just saying, you guys out there listening to the show, we just had some users sign up for accounts, so thank you for that. And anyone else, register at cbsbahamas.com/register so you can get your deals and discounts. But every time we come on Morning Blend, we get a nice bump in traffic to the website. So thanks to all you guys out there listening at going to cbsbahamas.com. And thanks to you, Dwight, as well, and the producers.
And thank you for your support. You're always supporting us. We appreciate it. You don't have to call the names, but you said you previously did some other radio shows.
We've done quite a few other radio shows, and I'm always appreciate Morning Blend because that's where we see the most noticeable spike in traffic. I'm tempted to say the only spike in traffic, being honest. So yeah, we're always happy to be on Morning Blend. It's
Listen to
good.
that.
And of course, thanks to all you guys listening for checking out cbsbahamas.com.
Now, how will this work if we put all that in a commercial? All right, well, we appreciate you, Brett. Thank you so much. Right, exactly. Everybody out there, I hope you heard what CBS Bahamas is saying. Okay, so as we said, we're going to get into some specific departments in just a bit, but just to remind folks, if they're just tuning in, what's happening here today and at the CBS Pro Store on Robinson Road.
Yeah, happy Black Friday. It's Black Friday here at CBS Bahamas, Carmichael Road, Southwest Plaza store. We're open until 8 p.m. We've got over 75 products there they're on sale up to 75% off, and we still got lots of stock left, so check us out until 8 p.m. tonight. And then over at the CBS Pro Store on Robinson Road, those guys are going to be open until 4 o'clock today, and they've got their own selection of Black Friday items geared more towards the contractor. So you've got your sheetrock, your metal stud, your underlayment, roof vents, even impact-resistant windows, which is a fantastic deal. So for you contractors out there, it's all about the margins on the job. You can save big today at the CBS Pro Store on those materials.
All right, so we're going to save that for our 9 o'clock hour. We're going to talk about impact-resistant windows and doors. That you have everything here. We're going to get into that in just a bit. All right, so let people know, what are some things that you sell here that folks might not know that CBS Bahamas carries?
I think a lot of people just don't realize the extent of what we have across the various departments. So, CBS Bahamas, we are a home improvement department store. So, there's a lot of things that you can come get here for many, both DIY and professional type products. Basically anything you need to get from start to finish. We've got a lot of those little odds and ends, especially when it comes down to like hardware and hard to find items that a lot of other people don't have. And we have, just a little bit of everything. And a lot of people just don't realize the extent of the inventory we carry. Like we were saying earlier, if you look at cbsbahamas.com, there's over 11,000 items there. And that's a mixture of lawn and garden, housewares, kitchen appliances, power tools, windows, doors, all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, and you got a whole department where you can remodel your kitchen, your bathroom.
Oh yeah, I mean, if you get into what we call our project sales, so we offer what we call a one-stop shop program here. A lot of people may come to CBS for windows because that's mostly what we're known for, but we can also do your kitchen cabinets, your bath fixtures, your doors, your flooring, your paint. And if you cross-shop those categories with us, you're going to get a further discount on everything that you spend. We'll assign you a project manager, make it super easy for you. You have one person to communicate with, and we can take care of all those different aspects of your house. Whether it's a renovation or new build, it doesn't matter. We just make it easy for you, and that's kind of what we pride ourselves on.
That is pretty cool. Tell us some more about those features, what specifically you offer in that regard.
Yeah, so, when you look at come back to the windows, so let's save that. Let's skip the windows for now, but if you look at the cabinetry, for example, we have a cabinet designer who we recommend. You work with them. They come up with beautiful plans for your kitchen. We then take those plans, order your kitchen custom from our supplier in the States. Cabinetry gets here in about 2 weeks, and then we recommend some good installers to make it all come together for you. And of course, we're there every step of the way to make that easy. But, we offer both the traditional framed cabinets and the more European frameless style, very high quality, not pressed wood. Again, lasts in our moist, damp environment. So, CBS is all about quality products, things that are going to last, make your home look beautiful. You look at the bath fixtures, we have a wide selection of Moen, Boston Harbor, Kohler bath fixtures. We can special order any Kohler fixtures for you that you may find at Kohler.com, for example. And then you get into the, doors, garage doors. We stock a variety of those as well. But
garage doors too?
Garage doors, oh yeah. We stock impact resistant and non-impact garage doors. You can come and walk right in and get them today, or we can custom order whatever kind of garage door you want. So that's kind of the difference with CBS is we have that project sales department that can we work with our vendors to source, whatever style of products you need to make it work with your home. If you don't mind waiting a couple weeks to get it here, still warranted, gets here safely, all that good stuff. We take care of the hard work, but it really opens up the opportunities.
What about countertops? Did you say countertops?
Yeah, countertops. We Wilson Art solid surface, which is a great material. Similar to like a quartz type countertop. Very easy to clean. Very easy to repair, but we stock a lot of that, and we also have access to the entire Wilson Art catalog.
Okay. Yeah. Giving me a lot of ideas.
A lot of ideas.
Wow. Got to take a look at that. All right, we got a caller. Good morning, caller on the air.
Good morning, Dwight. Great show as usual. I normally text the show, but I decided to call. I have a little problem with CBS. The customer service is good and everything, right? But the 3-foot by 8-foot doors are super hard to find, and no one on the island seems to carry them. Why don't CBS or other building supplies carry 3-foot by 8-foot size doors?
Yeah, that's and forgive me if I misspeak here because I'm not a door salesman, but to my knowledge, that's just not a standard size door. So an 8-foot high door would be 96 inches. We wouldn't stock that normally just because they're so hard to come by. Now, of course, we can get it for you. It'll probably take 3 or 4 weeks, but we can get that in whatever options you want. It's just not something we'd keep in stock.
Okay, yeah, but you mind just talking just for the people that like the 8-foot doors? Saying that they're so difficult to find on island? Because I had a problem, I built my house, right, and they're like super hard to find. The 2'6" by 8-foot doors are like impossible to find.
Yeah, that is a very odd size to find locally. I'll definitely take it back to our sales team and see what sort of inquiries they've been getting for these sizes and if it makes sense for us to keep them in stock.
But you could special order.
We can special order them, yeah. So we can, I mean, any size really we can get here through special order. But yeah, I'll definitely pass this on to the guys in project sales and see what they have to say.
All right, Carl. So just special order, and they'll help you that way. But it's not something they would keep in stock regularly. So they can help you out. See? Thanks a lot. Appreciate it. Do you get a lot of requests? And how accommodating can you be?
Well, you know, it kind of depends on the particular situation. I always recommend people, if you're doing a renovation or a new construction, you want to plan in advance, because at the end of the day, depending on how custom or detail oriented you want to get, you may end up having to special order some stuff. So you want to allow a few weeks in there for that process. But yeah, if you're open to special ordering, we can basically make anything happen. There's really no limits. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Do you get a lot of unusual requests?
Well, yeah. I mean, a lot of people don't realize, but CBS does a tremendous amount of commercial work. I can go out on a limb and say most major office buildings, condominium buildings, and hotels, CBS has done some portion of work on in terms of glass, aluminum, custom type architectural products. So we get a lot of weird requests, and we can make it happen. Wow. Yeah, we in Albany a few years ago, we did like a custom all glass, like frameless wine cooler. Like we'd never done that before, but it came out beautiful. So through our partners and our
wine,
yeah, like a walk-in wine cooler. Yeah, it was awesome. Yeah, so. Yeah, there's a lot we can do.
What?
You look at all the if you look at the Royal Towers in Atlantis, all the green sliding doors you see when you look at that building, those were all supplied and installed by CBS.
Oh, wow.
That kind of shows the scope of what's possible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and that is, how much of that is manufactured?
It depends. We do have a sister company that manufactures a lot locally. It just depends on the products. A lot of it we do bring in pieces and then assemble here. So like a lot of the doors, for example, we'll bring in the frames, glass, and put it all together here. Some of it comes in pre-assembled. Just depends on what it is. But at the end of the day, if it comes to impact-resistant architectural products, that's what we're known for. That's what we're good at.
So it sounds like the only thing you're not selling right now is food and cars. Is that right?
Yeah, that sounds about right. But yeah, I mean, if you have a commercial project in mind, go to cbsbahamas.com/portfolio, and you can see some pretty cool stuff on there.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
okay.
It's a lesser known part of the company, but
yeah,
it kind of works in the background and just pulls off incredible things.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. So traditionally, what have been some of your biggest sellers on Black Friday? What do you notice?
Black Friday, so we have some repeat ones in the circular this year. So toolkits are always a big one, just because they're such a perfect gift item. We've got a 42-inch ceiling fan that's on sale for $57. It's $69 on Amazon, so great deal. The first time we had that was last year, and we sold out of those like within an hour. So this year we really bulked up on that. The power tool combo kits, again, a great gift item for like dads and husbands, so that's a big seller. And then you look at like the air fryers, the blenders, the small kitchen appliances, those always seem to go pretty fast as well. And I'm told that one of our Christmas trees, I think it's a 6-foot tree, has already sold out.
What?
So I guess that was a popular
Since 5
one
o'clock
as well.
this morning.
Since 5 o'clock this morning.
That's gone already.
And I think out of the 75 items, I think that's the only one that's sold out right now. So,
Okay.
yeah. But we still have a lot more Christmas trees. So come on down. Yeah.
All right. All right, great. So what we're going to do, we're going to go to a break and then to news. When we come back, we've got a lot more to talk about in our final hour here live at the CBS Bahamas Black Friday sale at CBS Bahamas Southwest Plaza. This is Morning Blend on Guardian Radio 96.9.
This is Guardian Radio 96.9 FM, Nassau, Bahamas.
Opinions of the host and guests are their own and do not necessarily reflect the position of the management and staff of Guardian Network.
Wake up, it's a new day. Wake up, it's a new day.
Morning. Welcome to Morning Blend Business on this Friday, November 24th, 2023. Welcome back to our Morning Blend listeners. Once again, Dwight Strachan. It is Black Friday, and we are at CBS Bahamas for their Black Friday sale here at the Southwest Plaza. And we've been here since the beginning of the show. And folks, if you're not here yet, you've missed it. People were lined off outside from before 5 o'clock when the doors opened, and a long line of people rushed in to be the first to take advantage of the specials going on here today, up to 75% off in the store, but you got to be here to take advantage of that. If you're on cbsbahamas.com, you might not get to take advantage of these specials, so you got to come down here today to take advantage of it. Again, the doors open at 5, I think. Is telling us they're going to be here till 8 p.m. to take advantage of Black Friday specials here. And as we've been discovering for the past few years, Black Friday has become a thing in the Bahamas, as big here almost as it is in the States. People shopping. I don't know if anyone works anymore. Thanksgiving Day, producer, do you think? Do they work? And then definitely the Friday after. It's questionable. But hey, use your time wisely. Come down to CBS Bahamas and take advantage of the great deals going on. We've got a little flyer here that tells you all the stuff. Plus, there's going to be some special things on Cyber Monday coming. That's going to be online only, and some special deals there. So you got all the bases covered in-store and online between Friday and Monday here at CBS Bahamas. All right, so as promised, we're going to get into some of the specific departments that they have in the store. You heard it earlier. Brent Burrows II telling us all about it. So many things they have on sale here. So many surprises for people when they come in and like, I can't believe you guys sell this, and the prices are unbelievable. Has that happened to you, producer? I bought something online because I thought I would never find that here in the Bahamas, and I come into the store a week later and it's right there at the exact same price as I bought it for online, but because I bought it online, I didn't ship it. I had to pay the duty. I had to pay the VAT. Then I had to pay the VAT on the stuff that goes to the other people and all the nonsense and stuff. So that ended up being a whole lot more than the few dollars in gas that I used to get to the store. And I felt like a gigantic idiot. Yes, I felt like a gigantic idiot when I walked in the store and I realized, oh my God, CBS Bahamas had it. Why did I order this from Amazon? And the price is the same, and I got screwed because of duty and VAT when I brought that in. And I'm sure that happens to a lot of people, Brent Burrows, when they walk in the store, they see the prices and like, I brought that in and spent a whole lot more.
Yeah, I think a lot of people just sort of they have this mindset that like, oh, it's the Bahamas, it's going to be expensive, but that's not always the case. Like we were saying earlier, if you look through our Black Friday circular, like I'm just looking at the first page now, we've got this heavy duty folding chair, $48 including VAT, $77 on Amazon. Like that's that's $30 less than Amazon. Even at a normal price, you wouldn't. The normal price is $88. So by the time you buy that on Amazon and bring that in, that's going to be way more. So
absolutely,
I always encourage people at least check locally. Now that a lot of companies have decent enough websites, you can kind of browse from home and just see what's going on. But don't just assume it's going to be cheaper. Online. Or in the States, I mean. Yeah.
Especially with the inflation in the States, things are a little bit different since the pandemic.
And not just that, but the just the cost of importing using the various companies and paying the fees and everything else. So
absolutely. All right, so you and I have been talking about doing this for a little while, talking about doing a special segment on windows and doors and the difference that updating your windows and doors can make in everything from how your home feels to your electricity bills.
For sure.
And bring you the hurricane protection that you need.
Exactly. And I think that's still a segment we should do in the future, because I'll start this by saying I'm not a Windows salesman, but I know enough to get by. So we could dive into that for now and maybe get more in depth later on in another show. But so CBS traditionally, what we've been known for is providing impact resistant products. That's what we're good at. And that's windows, doors, and other shutters, for example, things of that sort. Last year last hurricane season we did a big campaign on what to look for when buying a window. Unfortunately, here in the Bahamas, you see a lot of you go on Facebook Marketplace or read the classifieds or whatever. A lot of people claim to sell hurricane impact windows, but they're not impact resistant. They're not certified, and if you start asking questions about these windows, people start to stumble because they don't know how to answer you. And you ask basic questions like, "Oh, can I see the certification for this window?" And there's no certification. That's a prime example. So, I always encourage people, when you are upgrading your windows, you want to do your research. And I'm not saying buy them from CBS, but I'm just saying, do your due diligence. You don't want to find out during a storm that the window is not the correct quality, because by that point it's too late. And once one of your windows are compromised and you get that airflow into your home, that's when you potentially lose your roof and things get catastrophic.
All right, so what, in terms of certifications, what should you be looking for?
Well, the windows we sell they're certified to Miami-Dade standards, and then Florida building code, and those are the two big ones for this area of the world. Miami-Dade notice of approval is super stringent, and those windows would have been tested for all sorts of different things: water intrusion, wind, large missiles, small missiles, things of that sort, and so that's kind of what you want to look for this side of the world. You want a window that's going to hold up to the conditions we expect here in our tropical climate. And if you go to, we actually did a big series on this recently. If you go to cbsbahamas.com and you go to our blog section, you'll find what we call our buyer's guide for buying windows. And it's not trying to sell you anything. It's just explaining to you, if you're buying windows, this is what to look for.
Right.
And then we also have a pretty cool video that sort of explains, what happens if you buy the wrong windows.
Yeah. All right, so I can imagine people saying, hey, Miami-Dade, Florida, it's not the center of the world. There are other places, and they have codes too. Why shouldn't that be okay? If this meets a standard from a different country, well, shouldn't that be sufficient?
So the thing about that is, to my understanding of it is, even though it's Miami-Dade and Florida, that's kind of become the international standard. So it's, don't think of it as so much as location, as more of like that's the name of the approval. So I'm not saying there's not other approvals out there that rival that or that are the same, but in the architecture and construction world, the Miami-Dade notice approval, that's sort of the international standard. If the thing about these things is, like, it's all public information, right? So if you're buying a window and you have a salesman tell you something and you're not sure whether to believe him or not, you can do your research and you can kind of find out, like, these things should be public on the internet. For example, if you go to look up the Miami-Dade and the Florida building code, those approvals, there's like a public website. You type in the product, the model number of the window, and you get the approvals and you get the test results. So it's very cut and dry. Yeah.
All right, so this is important as we are in the hurricane season, only about a week to go. But comfortably living purposes, this can make a big difference if you change out your windows and doors
100%.
and save you a lot of money with electricity and energy costs. Let's talk about that.
And peace of mind is another big one that people don't realize. You have good solid windows. You don't have to worry about theft or burglaries. No one's getting through those windows. We had someone try to break into our manufacturing facility a few months ago. You should see the damage. Well, when I say damage, you should see the attempt to get through the window. They didn't get through, and that was a pretty good example of the security of proper impact resistant windows.
Wow.
But yeah, I mean, you look at the electricity savings. If you get a insulated type glass, or one of the better, more premium products, it could be a hot, sunny day. The sun could be glaring on that window. You hold your hand up to the interior of that glass. It's going to feel as cool as ever. Saves you a lot on your electricity bill from your cooling. And then, of course, there's a sound insulation as well. You live close to like a busy road or a highway, or you got a lot of traffic noise outside. You're just not gonna hear it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's talk about costs. If you've got sliding doors, windows from the 70s, that thin paper glass that they have, and you need to upgrade, how much is going to set you back?
It really it depends what you're looking for and how premium you want to get. The good thing is vinyl windows, they're duty free now, so their cost is coming down a lot. We do stock, I guess you would say, the basic or the entry-level impact-resistant windows. And even though I call them entry-level, they have the full certifications. They're super safe. What I mean by entry-level is they may not have like the insulated glass or like some of the more fancy details and stuff. But basically, those windows start from in the few hundreds. I want to say like $300 or $400 for a bathroom-sized window, and they go up from there depending on what size and what style you need. There's all sorts of different options, but we do stock an impact-resistant single-hung and horizontal roller in all the standard sizes. The 37 by 38, which is on sale today at the CBS Pro Store.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, and that's the most common size. So, I mean, that's a great deal. We've got a whole ton of them down there. If you need to upgrade some of your windows, I would recommend stopping by there today and taking advantage of that.
Yeah. And you mentioned it, manufacturing. So some of these are made right here.
So the windows we actually get out of South Florida, we sell PGT and CGI. Those are our main brands. Now, some of our shutter products, which are certified impact resistant, we make those here.
Okay.
Yeah, we manufacture the aluminum products. And then some like storefront doors and more of the commercial products. But the windows come from the PGT company and CGI in Florida, which is a very well-known, reputable window supplier and door supplier. And the cool thing about those vendors that we use is, you can go on their website and you can see these test results in their videos, and they don't hide any information. They show you exactly the products you're getting. A lot of these other window suppliers, they're going to be funny brands. You're going to type them in Google and nothing's going to come up. I call them Alibaba windows. So yeah, you gotta do your due diligence and your research.
All right, so explain, if you can, some of those terms that you were using earlier: single hung, double hung. What's the difference?
Yeah, so the single hung. So basically, the two most popular styles we keep in stock. The single hung and the horizontal roller. The single hung is going to be your traditional window where the bottom pane rises up. You push that up. People call it a push-up window as well. And the horizontal roller, that's basically your sliding window where the pane kind of slides from left to right or whatever direction. So yeah, those are the two most common ones you see here in the Bahamas, and that we keep those in stock, both impact resistant and non-impact. And then of course, through our special order, we can get whatever size, type, style window you want. Various colors, various tints, different glass types, all sorts of, there's all sorts of different styles of windows themselves.
Yeah. I'm seeing a lot of the older houses with some unusual glass designs, and people are hoping to upgrade those. How challenging is it to fix and replace those with this type of glass?
It's not challenging at all. We also offer installations, so we can remove your old windows. We can install your new windows. That's something our project sales department can assist with. It doesn't have to be as daunting as you think it is. If you need masonry work, we can arrange that as well. So yeah, our goal is at the end of the day to, provide you with a finished solution, make it easy for you. So if that's, if you're interested in going that route, you can always email us at sales@cbsbahamas.com. Somebody will get back to you right away.
All right. So earlier you talked about it with the kitchens, someone who's going to guide you through it. You do this with the doors and windows?
Oh yeah, of course. So we are, our salesmen are very knowledgeable. They'll help you, answer whatever questions you have, show you the various options, and they know the product they're pushing, so they're there to help.
Is there a good time, a better time to replace these, or does it matter?
Now, a lot of people wait till hurricane season. If you're going to wait till hurricane season, it's too late, in my opinion. It shouldn't. You're not going to be able to get it done like the week before hurricane season starts. It's not. I wouldn't say a difficult project, but it does take some time. It's not like you do it overnight. So yeah, I mean, now's a good time to start where the weather's pretty fair. We're not too busy. The turnaround time's pretty quick. The factories are pretty on schedule. So around now, I'd say is a great time.
Yeah. Only 6 months to go before the next season starts, right?
Yeah. I just pulled up that buyer's guide I was saying we have on the website. So if we have a second, we'll just run through some red flags when you are window shopping. Just so again, not trying to sell anything, but if you're buying new windows, these are the things you should look for. Obviously, if the sales rep has no approvals or certifications, if the windows were not built to Florida product approval or Miami-Dade standards, if the glass has no markings or etchings, impact-resistant glass should have a clearly defined etching in one of the corners, so that's a pretty easy tell. If you tap the glass and it feels tin-like, shaky, or loose, it's another red flag. And then if the window sash jiggles in the frame or doesn't slide and move uniformly, or if the window in the lock position has movement or jiggles. And then another big red flag is a lot of times the dealers don't have any specific installation instructions. A lot of times people don't realize the window is only impact-resistant if you install it the way it was intended to be installed. So if the dealer can't tell you how to install that window specifically, that's a huge red flag.
Yeah.
And then if the window doesn't come with a warranty, all impact-resistant products should come with some sort of a warranty. They should be backed by the person building them. So just things to look out for, and that's all explained in more detail in our Windows Buyer's Guide.
Yeah. So do you install all, or do you allow people to install their own?
Yeah, no, people can definitely install their own windows. We get a good mix of it. If people do install their own windows, we provide the installation guidelines for them. If you're building a house and you have a contractor, they can do it. It's not like a technical thing. It just needs to be done. You have to use the right fasteners at the right spacing and things of that sort. So it
won't void the
warranty. Right,
so
not void the warranty and maintain the integrity.
Yeah. Okay. All right. And what are you noticing? Are people, most of the customers, building is it new construction or are people upgrading?
I don't think there's either one or the other. I think we get a good mix of both, honestly.
Okay.
I can't say it's leaning one way or the other right now. It's a good mix. Yeah.
Excellent stuff. All right, so we're going to take a break. When we come back, more of what CBS Bahamas offers and more on the Black Friday sale. We're coming to you live from the Southwest Plaza store. This is Morning Blend Business on Guardian Radio 96.9. Stay with us.
Earning zero interest on your savings at the bank? With as little as $100, you can start earning interest on your money while you're sleeping, eating, or standing in line at the bank with the CFAL Savings Express Plan. Ready to invest? Start by putting $1,000 into our mutual funds and earn interest there too. Because at CFAL, your interest is our interest. Visit CFAL.com to start now. CFAL, growing wealth for future generations of Bahamians.
Get ready to jingle all the way to Christmas with Fidelity's festive giveaway with over $10,000 in cash and prizes up for grabs. Apply for a loan or open an ASU savings account for a chance to win big. Visit any of our branches for more details. Terms and conditions apply.
At Kalina, we want to be a part of your journey. Come, share your dreams and goals with us. Whether you're getting married, planning for that new home, switching careers, counting down to retirement, or simply wanting more confidence for life, we are here to listen. Let's plan for tomorrow, today. No pressure. Just a chat between friends. Visit Kalina.com and connect with an agent today. We are waiting to hear your story.
This is Guardian Radio 96.9 FM. Fresh news, smart talk, all day.
We are back here with Morning Blend Business, coming to you live from CVS Bahamas. The Black Friday sale going on today here at the Southwest Plaza and also at the CVS Pro Store, Robinson Road. Dwight Strong with you. We've got Brent Burrows Jr. with us this morning. All right, so before the break, we were talking about impact-resistant windows. So we've got a couple more questions about this. So if you have impact-resistant hurricane windows, do you need to put up shutters or plywood in a hurricane?
No, you don't need to. If your worry is the integrity and letting the air and the wind into your house, no, you don't need to. If you have good windows,
if you have the right windows that you talked about before,
yeah.
Right? Oh, there you have it. All right, so shutters. For if you don't have the right windows, you'll need shutters.
Yeah, and
you've got shutters here.
We do. We actually manufacture them locally. So we have the storm panel kits. We sell them as a complete kit for all the common size window openings. So you got your header, your sill, your panels, and your wing nuts. And we have we put together a cool instruction book. We have a DIY video. They're super easy to install. All you need is a drill, a bit, and a hammer. That's basically it. And I guess a measuring tape and a level. Anybody can install them. Like I said, we carry them for the standard size windows, good prices because they're manufactured locally. And that's something, now is the time to get them. Because again, once the storm starts traveling, they're sold out.
Yeah. Tell us about the different types.
Shutters themselves, there's a lot of different types of shutters. So you start with the basic storm panel kits, which are like the aluminum panels you see that a lot of people have, and then of course you get like the Bahama shutters, the Colonial shutters, roll down shutters, and we have solutions for all of those. Whatever you're looking for, we can make it happen. So that's another, just like the glass, we specialize in aluminum products as well. We have a supplier we work closely with in South Florida to help us with that, a mixture of manufacturing locally and getting from them. But for the more decorative type shutters, the Bahama and the Colonial shutters, we can kind of provide those in any sort of color or finish you want to match your home.
Wow.
Yeah. And that's if you don't want to replace your windows and, you want to add a little bit of decor to your home, that's kind of a good solution. Cover both bases.
Yeah, we were talking about this off air. Producer mentioned it. The Claire ones.
The Claire inserts. Yeah.
Let's talk about the pros and the cons of those.
Yeah. So if you get one of our traditional style storm panel kits, we do have the Claire inserts to go with those. They're also impact rated, so they're perfectly safe. And the idea behind those is you would replace one or two of the aluminum panels with the Claire panel, and that'll allow you to, have a little bit of visibility, but let some light into your home. If you're batting down for like 3 or 4 days, having some light really helps you from going stir crazy. So we sell those as well. We have the sizes that you need to insert into the standard size window kits we sell. So, they're like $50, $60 for one Claire panel. So if you're buying a kit, I always recommend, buy one panel to put there so you can at least let some light through. Yeah.
But as we said off here, there are a few people selling they're just like what? Plastic?
Yeah, exactly.
And they're not quite
it's another thing, you just want to be wary of, because you might have some shutters and you might see somebody selling the Claire inserts, but like, are those Claire inserts impact rated like the aluminum shutters themselves? So the ones we sell are. But if you're kind of getting a deal on them that seems too good to be true, it probably is, because it's probably just plastic. If something hits it and again, once it's comkompromised, that's when your problems will begin.
You can twist those, right?
I'm sure if you put like one of ours that are impact resistant next to like a non-impact resistant one, the plastic is going to be notably different. Yeah.
So
for sure.
Beware, folks, when you're making these choices.
When you're buying shutters or windows, you can't ever ask too many questions, and whoever's selling them to you should be able to answer the questions.
Yeah. And we were. It seems, knock on wood, right? Very lucky this year as we're coming to the end of the season. My goodness. And hopefully it'll... No jinxing. We're going to be good. All right. Any other things you want people to keep in mind when it comes to security, as we mentioned, and safety and hurricanes and what you have here?
I guess if we, move on from hurricanes a second, security, we have a huge selection of quick set locks. It's fairly new for us. Deadbolts, locks, all sorts of different styles, and that's a great way to increase the security of your home, is putting in a quality lock. And I think a lot of people take that for granted. Like if you rent a new apartment or move into a new place, just it'll cost you $40 or $50. Change the lock. You can do it yourself with a Phillips screwdriver, but it provide a lot more peace of mind. It's one of the easiest things you can do as a home upgrade.
People don't do that automatically.
I don't think so. I don't think it's
going to rent and going to, well, I guess maybe rent you can't do it. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe if you rent.
But you move in, you buy a home that somebody's living before you.
Or,
want to change the locks?
People get tempted by the like $50 and $20 version. Locks are one of those things where it makes a tremendous difference in quality. So you don't want to, you want to put in a couple extra dollars there and get something that's good.
Right. And exterior versus interior.
Yeah.
Got to keep that in mind.
And again, people need to recognize that if you're buying a $15 lock, that probably wasn't made for a salt air environment. And people don't realize, even if you don't live by the sea, the Bahamas is salty. You need quality products, makes a big difference.
Yeah. Even with your fixtures inside, hey?
Yeah. Well, we were talking about like the bathroom fixtures earlier.
Right.
Yeah. And that's, I guess, going back more. So, the salt air on the finish of the fixtures, but also the hard water. You want to buy products that are going to last for where we are. So, I don't know. In my mind, you get a lot more longevity out of putting a few extra dollars in and doing it the right way to start, versus like finding the budget option and hoping it works, because it probably won't.
Yeah. Any other recommendations like that to avoid that, especially if you're nearby the sea? What would you say?
Look for stainless steel and everything. That actually goes back to the windows. So even our standard impact resistant windows that we sell, they have the stainless steel hardware upgrade within the windows, meaning those windows were built with stainless steel components. That's a big thing that you should check for. Makes a huge difference.
Yeah. Wow.
And not just in windows, but like generally in any sort of product or fixture, stainless steel is going to be the way to go.
Yeah. It's amazing what can rust around here, right? Oh, my goodness. Well, all right. So we're here. It's Friday, the Black Friday sale going on. Let's remind folks, if they're just tuning in, what's happening here at Southwest Plaza today.
Yeah, so Black Friday, all day, Southwest Plaza, CBS Bahamas, Southwest Plaza, Carmichael Road. We're open until 8 p.m. tonight. We've got over 75 products, up to 75% off. We've still got lots of inventory left. The store is not too busy right now, so it's a good time to come on by. There's no lines or anything like that, so you could be in and out in no time.
But it is a steady stream.
It's a steady stream of people, but it's not overwhelming. So it's a comfortable shopping environment. Over at the CBS Pro Store on Robinson Road, they're open until 4 p.m. today, and they've got their own Black Friday sale going on more of like the contractor type items. So we've got impact resistant windows, steel stud, sheetrock, roofing underlayments, some power tools. So definitely check those guys out at Robinson Road. That's CBS Pro Store, open until 4 p.m. today. And then Sunday at midnight, Monday morning is Cyber Monday, cbsbahamas.com. A smaller sale, 16 or 20 items, somewhere around there, but really, really good savings, available online only. And basically you make your purchase and they'll be ready for in-store pickup or delivery shortly after.
Yeah. Wow. All right, so we've been talking about a lot of hardware stuff, some big ticket items, but you got housewares as well.
Yeah, there's lots of the houseware items as well. Storage containers. We've got some cookware items, toaster ovens, knife sets, coffee machines, air fryers, waffle machines, blenders, electric griddles and burners. There's a good bit of stuff. Cast iron skillets, ceiling fans. Yeah, all sorts of stuff. I'm looking at the book in front of me. I'm getting overwhelmed. There's so many things. Right? Over 75 items.
And then you don't see it in here, but just in that department, you're selling stuff for your kitchen.
So like if you look at the store as a whole, I mean, there's, like we said earlier, well over 11,000 items. And we do offer our price match guarantee. So even items that aren't on sale today, we offer the best price on the island. And like a lot of people don't believe us, but like we'll beat any other price. I had a lady email me the other night. There was a grill we were selling for $2,700, a very premium Weber grill, top of the line. She found it at Kelly's for $2,300. She's like, "Can you beat this price?" I was like, "Yes, of course. $2,100 done. Let's go." So I mean, is that like we want your business? We want you to have a good experience at CBS. Like we want you to be a lifetime customer. So we try to make it as easy as we can for you guys.
Okay, Brett. So let's say one of your competitors is having a Black Friday sale today, and the item's heavily discounted, and someone walks in and says, "Can you beat this?"
Yeah,
Will you do that if it's a Black Friday sale?
I'll be honest, the fine print says it doesn't include sale items, but like on a day like today where we just want everybody to leave happy, like you come find me in the store and talk to us. We'll make something happen.
Really?
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's Black Friday. We got to do it. Can't have anyone leaving here upset. So.
Well,
we're trying to make it good for everybody.
Okay, that's a big offer there. That's a big offer. All right. Tell us some more about what people can expect today and over the next few weeks here
Yeah, so today, like I said, we still have an ample amount of inventory. Come on by, open until 8 p.m. on Carmichael Road, 4 p.m. on Robinson Road. And then going into Christmas, just, stay tuned. We've got a lot of sales lined up. Our 12 days of Christmas sale, that's our big one. So once you're subscribed to our email list, which you can do on the website on cbsbahamas.com, starting on like December 12th or 13th, every morning you will get an email with a new product heavily discounted. And these are meant to be like the perfect gift items. So, and those will be online and in store, delivery, pickup, whatever you want to do. So, yeah. And then just by being on our email list, we're all the time we're sending out coupon codes and specials and this and that, and especially this time of the year.
Any store hours going to change up, or are you going to keep them?
No, same store hours.
Yep.
So we're Southwest Plaza store is every day of the week we're open. Monday through Saturday is 8 a.m. till 8 p.m. and then 9 to 5 on Sundays. The Robinson Road store is Monday through Saturday, 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. So you contractors out there can get an early start. Open at 7 a.m. Yeah.
Tell us about the staff here. You got a lot of people, friendly people. They're knowledgeable. How much? What's the complement of staff?
How much?
How many people we have working here?
And I can't say how many are in the store at Southwest alone, but across the company we're up to like 110 or so right now.
Nice.
Yeah, staff's great. That's what I think. A lot of people come to CBS for the service. There's very few stores you can go to in Nassau where you can pretty much be guaranteed to talk to somebody, get advice, speak to a manager if you need to. I mean, we're very friendly in that regard, and we kind of pride ourselves on just providing that top-notch level of service at both locations and even online. You look at if you email us or chat us, our response is normally within a few minutes. It's crazy.
Yeah. Wow. All right. And remind us about cbsbahamas.com on a regular day, what people can find there.
On a regular day, cbsbahamas.com, over 11,000 items available for pickup, delivery, free delivery to the mailboat. We have same-day express delivery. We have next-day delivery. You can even schedule the time and date you want your things delivered. In-store pickup at either location with our smart lockers. So you can order something from the Carmichael Road store, pick it up at the Robinson Road store. We make that happen in the background just to make it easy for you. And we have a great deals and promos section on the website. So we always have deals on the website. If you just go to cbsbahamas.com, click the deals button in the top of the page. But yeah, that's a great option going into the Christmas season.
Yep. Okay.
Beat traffic.
I'm just noticing this right here. Disclaimer, limit 2 items per customer.
Yeah.
So tell us what that's about, and if I come here 10 minutes before the store closes, can that change?
So I'll be honest. I've been watching the cashiers and I've been watching the store managers, and they seem to be pretty lenient on the 2 items per customer. So, I don't know. I think that's just something we put on there from marketing, but it seems to kind of be a preview. If you can plead your case as to why you need more, we seem pretty understanding.
Okay,
so.
all right. So that's good. So
and we've got I think we really did a good job this year. The team did a great job with ensuring we have a good amount of stock. This time last year we were running out of key things, and this year, other than the one Christmas tree, I think we're pretty much still, good quantities. So kudos to the team for that.
Now, we've talked before, the pandemic. People were so uncertain after that period, whether things would ever go back to being normal or the same. How are we looking in 2023? Are we back to pre-pandemic levels in terms of enthusiasm and shopping, or we still got some ways to go?
I am tempted to say we're back. It definitely feels the same. It looks the same. It definitely seems like we're back. With the added bonus that the pandemic sort of forced a lot of people to kind of adopt the online shopping, so that's sort of taking off as well. So I think, I can't speak for others, but, for us here, it's looking pretty good, like a good Christmas season. And, most importantly, our vendors in the States, they're starting to do better with stock and starting to do better with pricing. And, of course, that just gets passed down to the customer.
Yeah.
A lot of people argue on like Twitter and stuff. There's this whole idea that the prices have been coming down since the pandemic, but the retailers haven't been lowering their prices.
You heard the government
Again,
got a big warning to folks. The government saying you better.
But the way our system works is when we get a new container of goods, our POS system automatically updates to that new landed price. You know what I mean? So if their vendor's price goes down, our price naturally comes down. We print off new tags and put it on the shelf. So that's been kind of satisfying for me to see. Some of these key items are getting less expensive again, which is nice. Yeah.
Well, You said earlier we couldn't possibly talk about everything you sell here. There's so many items, but you do sell air conditioners.
Yeah, we
is that
sell.
right?
They must have moved them to make space for Black Friday stuff, but we do sell ductless units. We normally have a portable AC. It's out of stock right now, but yeah, basic ductless units. I want to say like 12,000, 18,000, and 24,000 possibly. Yeah.
Yep. And ceiling fans. Yeah.
Pedestal fans, solar powered fans. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff here.
And the bulbs and some types of bulbs that are hard to find in other places.
We've got a good selection of light bulbs. You know, people come in here with like funny appliance bulbs for their fridges and this and that, and we normally have it. A nice selection of LED light bulbs, which is another great way to save big on your electricity bill. Yeah.
Yep. And the replacements for like halogens, replacing them with LEDs. I think I've got some here before. So you can really cut down on your electricity bill by some of the things you can find in here.
Yeah, exactly. And, you know, that, again, it's a lot of, you know, I guess it's not the largest store in terms of footprint, but in terms of quantity, I think we do a pretty good job of, like, fitting everything in and making it organized and easy to find. So, yeah.
And one thing we didn't talk about, the garden department, you got a whole lot of things in that section. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so we have a really nice lawn and garden section. All the popular garden soils and mulches and topsoils and potting mixes and things of that sort. And then, you know, a lot of the special, I don't know what you call them, but like the specialized fertilizers for like, you know, orchids or, you know, fruit trees or citrus trees or whatever the case might be. And of course, like a wide selection of garden hoses, garden hose repair parts, nozzles, sprinklers, you know, Rainbird sprinkler system parts, all sorts of stuff, pots, planters. Yeah, it's good.
Solar lights.
Yes, solar lights. We do have some solar lights, like the gardening lights, and then also like the solar security type lights.
Yep.
And,
Our producer bought some hose.
That's a good deal. It's a 100-foot medium duty Gilmore hose. I think it's like $40. Yeah, that's a really good price on that 100-foot hose.
Excellent.
Yeah, 100-foot hose is expensive.
Yeah,
$40.
That's some good stuff there. All right, so it's time for our final break. When we come back, we're going to wrap things up here at CBS Bahamas for us. But of course, we've got many hours before the store closes. So stay with us. This is Morning Blend Business. Morning Blend coming to you live from CBS Bahamas on Black Friday at Southwest Plaza on Carmichael Road. Come on down.
Tired of banks forcing you to use technology to bank the way they want you to? Your convenience is important. So no matter what your banking needs, Commonwealth Bank's friendly staff are always available in branch for that personal one-on-one service. But when you choose technology, our online and mobile banking app offers you state-of-the-art functionality. The choice is yours. Commonwealth Bank. Bank the way you want.
Ready to save? You can put $100 into the CFAL Savings Express Plan and make sure your money keeps growing. Earn interest on your savings while you're sleeping, eating, or standing in line at the bank. Ready to invest? Start by putting $1,000 into our mutual funds and earn interest there too. Because at CFAL, your interest is our interest. Visit CFAL.com to start now. CFAL. Growing wealth for future generations of Bahamians.
What would you do with extra cash? Plan a trip.
Overhaul my wardrobe.
With CIBC First Caribbean, you can get comfy with savings on your mortgage cost. Buy or build your home or switch your mortgage to us and get up to US $1,000 off the loan application fee. Up to US $2,000 off home insurance. With up to US $10,000 towards switching cost, your pockets will be comfy too. Visit CIBCFCIB.com/get comfy for more information. Conditions apply.
This is Guardian Radio 96.9 FM. Fresh news, smart talk. All day.
It is time for your Morning Blend Business Report, brought to you by CFAL. The government's special advisor on climate change, Rochelle Newbold, says that since the last United Nations Climate Change Conference, COP27, there's been diligent effort on the advancement of a loss and damage fund by small island development states. A loss and damage fund provides financial assistance to poorer nations as they deal with the negative consequences of climate change. Newbold provided an update on the government's agenda as it heads to COP28, which is being held from November 30th until December 12th at the Expo City in Dubai in the United Arab Emirates. Newbold said atop the agenda is the negotiation of three matters, the first being loss and damage, the second being the technical assistance that will be offered to countries within the loss and damage space, and thirdly, the issue of global stock take, which is when nations take a look at everything related to where the world stands on climate actions and support, and identifies the gaps with an aim to course correct. Newbold says that current geopolitical issues have redirected global finances away from climate change, and the upcoming meetings in the UAE are of critical importance to re-engage world leaders on the special needs of small island developing states. So, again, seeking to advance the country's climate-related investment programs, the Bahamas will unveil the Blue Co-Caribbean Project and the Bahamas Sustainable Investment Program at the upcoming COP28. Government Special Advisor Newbold said it relates to Blue Co-Caribbean Project. As it relates to that, the goal is to attract funding to address the country's water and energy needs beyond solar power. A recent United Nations analysis by country showed that in 2022, the Bahamas allocated the most resources per capita to social spending among English-speaking nations in the Caribbean. The just-released report, Social Panorama of Latin America and the Caribbean by the United Nations Economic Commission for Latin America, noted insufficient efforts by most countries in the region in terms of investment in labor and social support policies. However, it highlighted the Bahamas among few nations that spent higher than pre-pandemic levels. As a simple average of 22 countries in the region, per capita central government social spending in terms at constant 2018 prices was $1,221 in 2022 U.S. dollars, down from $99 or 7.3% on the previous year's levels. It said that in the English-speaking Caribbean, the 5 countries analyzed also suffered cuts in per capita central government social spending in 2022, with an average reduction of $83 or 4.1% relative to the previous year's level. And the Bahamas Technical and Vocational Institute, BTVI, signing an agreement with Breezes Bahamas to produce uniforms for the all-inclusive resorts team members. BTVI saying the investment from Breezes empowers local talent, supports the local economy, and encourages creativity and innovation. They said the uniforms are a part of Breezes' corporate identity, so to have the students play a role in outfitting staff is another feather in the cap, according to BTVI interim president Dr. Lyd Davis. Breezes managing director Muna Issa saying the hotel's partnership also aligns with the hotel's commitment to social responsibility. Overseas, Nissan will invest $1.4 billion to update its factory in northeast England to make electric versions of its 2 best-selling cars, a boost for the British government as it tries to revive the country's ailing economy. The Japanese automaker manufactures the gasoline or gas hybrid Qashqai and smaller Juke crossover vehicles at the Sunderland factory, which employs 6,000 workers. Nissan Motor Company is saying it's directly investing up to £1.12 billion, or $1.4 billion, to produce electric successors to the 2 models. The money also will enable wider investment in infrastructure projects and the supply chain, including a new gigafactory for EV batteries at the site. The government said in a separate press release that the investment is a massive vote of confidence in the UK's automotive industry, contributing £71 billion a year to the economy. Prime Minister Rishi Sunak visited the factory for the announcement, posing for photos with Treasury Chief Jeremy Hunt in front of a blue Qashqai on an assembly line on Thursday, meeting workers and getting a tour from plant staff. Hunt announced tax cuts and other budget priorities ahead of a national election next year, coming as economic growth is weak in the UK and still high inflation is squeezing consumers. And from the U.S., stores stepped up discounts and other enticements on Black Friday today to enhance and entice shoppers holding out for the best deals. But retailers worry that those might not be enough. Consumers are coming under pressure as their savings dwindle and their credit card debt grows. And although they've gotten some relief from easing inflation, many goods and services like meat and rent are still higher than they were just 3 years ago. Many retailers had already offered fewer goods for this holiday season and have pushed holiday sales earlier in October than last year to help shoppers spread out their spending. An early shopping push appears to be a trend that only got more pronounced during the pandemic, when clogs in the supply network in 2021 made people buy early for fear of not getting what they wanted. Meanwhile, the shelves at Moscow supermarkets are full of fruit and vegetables, cheese and meat, but many of the shoppers look at the selection with dismay as inflation makes their wallets feel empty. Russia's central bank has raised its key lending rate 4 times this year to try to get inflation under control and stabilize the ruble's exchange rate as the economy weathers the effects of Russia's military operation in Ukraine and the Western sanctions imposed as a consequence. The last time it raised the rate to 15%, doubled that from the beginning of the year. The bank said it was concerned about prices that were increasing at an annualized pace of about 12%. The bank now forecasts inflation for the full year, as well as next year, to be about 7.5%. Closer to home in your Market Watch, recapping trading on the BISX from Thursday. Your market movers, Bahamas First Holdings, moving 110,000 shares, closing unchanged at $2. Focall moving 3,000 up 1 cent to $4.65. Consolidated Water up 7 cents to $7.16. And Emira Incorporated down 4 cents, closing at $8.63. The BISX All-Share Index closing at 2,910.35, down 0.74. That's your Market Watch. And that is your morning business report, brought to you by CFAL, growing wealth for future generations.
This is Guardian Radio 96.9 FM. Fresh news, smart talk, all day.
With Morning Blend Business on Guardian Radio 96.9. Dwight Strong with you. Our final few minutes here at the Black Friday sale at CBS Bahamas, Southwest Plaza. Brent Barrs II still with us all morning. You might as well be a talk show host now. You've been talking all morning. You into that?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. We'll go over some controversial topics.
Wow, right. Hey. So let's remind folks what's going to be happening here today, what's been happening here since 5 o'clock this morning, and what we can expect until 8 p.m. tonight.
Yeah, so Black Friday at CBS Bahamas. We're here until 8 p.m. tonight. Southwest Plaza on Carmichael Road, the same plaza that has Starbucks and Bamboo Shack. So at CBS Bahamas here, we got over 75 products up to 75% off. A mixture of great quality items for all of our from all of our departments, whether it's tools, housewares, lawn and garden, whatever you need to complete your Christmas list. So lots of quantity left, lots of stock still here. So come on down to CBS Bahamas in the Southwest Plaza. And these deals are in store only. until 8 p.m. today while supplies last. So come on down. The store is not too busy. You could be in and out in no time. We've got everything right on the floor, easy to find, easy for you to grab. And then over at the CBS Pro Store on Robinson Road, until 4 p.m. there, they've got their own selection of Black Friday items geared more towards the builders and contractors. So we're looking at like sheetrock, roofing underlayment, metal stud. They've got a couple power tools, impact-resistant windows. So they've got a really nice selection for contractors. That's the CBS Pro Store on Robinson Road until 4 p.m. today.
And while we're here, you told us one item sold out already. A Christmas tree.
Yeah, Christmas tree sold out. Yeah,
but you got many others.
Yeah, we got 75 plus items. So there's lots more left. If you want to see the catalog, if you're not quite convinced, go to cbsbahamas.com/black-friday, and you can see not the full catalog, but all the featured items, and I think you'll see something on there that you'll like, and then you can come on down and get it. So check it out. Like I said, we're open till 8 p.m. tonight here in Southwest Plaza.
That's here, and then Monday, Cyber Monday.
Sunday night, Monday morning, starting at midnight. That's cbsbahamas.com. Lots of great sale items, and that'll be online only. So Family Island customers, take advantage of that. And you want to be online early at 12 and get your order placed before things sell out.
Things could sell out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a big one, yeah.
And then, of course, this is going to be the place to be for the entire holiday season.
Yeah, we make it easy. We're your one-stop shop. So, whether you've got a culinary enthusiast or a DIYer or whoever you're buying gifts for, we've got something for them at great prices. We've got our price match guarantee. So, stop on by CBS Bahamas. We're going to have some great sales this holiday season. And if you don't want to fight the traffic, cbsbahamas.com, free delivery to the mailboat of your choice. Next day delivery, same day express delivery, over 11,000 items online, the nation's largest home improvement catalog.
Wow. Amazing stuff. Brent, thank you so much for having us down here. I had a great time this morning.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Always a pleasure. Yeah. And I know hopefully we'll talk again soon.
I'm sure we will.
Wishing you all the best on this Black Friday. It looks like you're going to be doing very well, and we know things are going to get even more exciting as the hours roll along.
Awesome.
Thank you again.
Very much.
Happy holidays to you.
Happy holidays, yeah.
All right.
See you next time.
Folks, that's it for us today. I'll be back on Monday morning with more Morning Blend Business right here on Guardian Radio 96.9. Everybody have a safe weekend. Stay tuned for On the Clock with Aaron Green. They're also on location this morning. That's coming up in just a few.